We found Sprizzy through a Google search, pretty much. I was looking for a way.
Hey everyone, this is Sharon from Sharonatsea, and tonight's live show is sponsored by Splash in the Sun ATV Tours on the beautiful island of St. Martin. Splash in the Sun is rated 5 stars on TripAdvisor and has a Certificate of Excellence Award. If you want to see everything that St. Martin has to offer, then make sure you contact Sherry at Splash in the Sun. Whether you are traveling solo or with a group of 10 or more, Sherry can set you up with rentals, a guided 3 to 6 hour island tour, or you can even set up a personalized private island tour as well. Jamie, Matthew, and myself were lucky enough to have a private tour with Sherry, the owner, and it was one of the best excursions we have ever taken. So next time you spend the day in St. Martin, make sure you do it with Sherry and her team at Splash in the Sun ATV Tours. And make sure you tell her that Sharonatsea sent you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Monday Night Live here at Sharonatsea. So glad to see everybody here tonight. Sharon, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Are you, hold on, didn't you just say you think you might have just broken your wrist?
My wrist is so sore right now.
Did you hit it on the way into the studio, or what happened there?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I've acquired carpal tunnel.
Oh, really?
From
You've been on the computer too much lately? Well, I told you not to play those Fortnite, right? Is it Fortnite you're playing a lot of? What's up, everybody? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Are we coming in loud and clear? Blaine, I am getting a little spiky. My hair's growing out a little bit. It's one of those things where, as an old guy, if my hair is kind of really short, then it looks pretty normal. But a little bit after, a couple weeks after a haircut, it turns into like skater, gray hair, punk guy, and it gets a little crazy. Sheila, you're right. She has been doing that. Glad you guys can hear us. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the show. Let me just wish everyone a happy Monday. Cheers, as usual. I am rocking my traditional martini. Cheers. Sharon's got some kind of a concoction, but I did see her splash some vodka into it. So for all of you that think that she's faking it, I just want to let you know there is some vodka in there.
It's my, I guess, kind of like the 40 is an
Oh, it is nothing like the 40
Wow.
or the 20.
It's the best I could do with what we had.
Okay.
It does have pomegranate.
That I will accept.
It does have vodka, and it does have cranberry.
I will accept those things that you just said.
It does
everybody.
have those 3 things in it.
Hold on, let me switch over to live chat here. So listen, if you're new here, first off, hello, welcome, and thanks so much for joining us. And also, if you're new here, let me just say that my name is Jamie.
And I'm Sharon.
And together we are
Sharon at Sea.
Thank you very much. You nailed it. Nailed the dismount. 10.0. All right, listen. Let's run through the chat. Let's say hi to some folks. Let's get back to the basics, the foundation of why we're all here. We're going to talk about cruising tonight. We're going to talk about cruising, and then to wrap it up, we're just going to talk about cruising. And I think that's the agenda. Karen, you were asking earlier about the agenda.
You have some great notes there, Jamie.
I do. I have some great notes. Here's my listen. I have a very long list of notes.
Oh my gosh.
There it is, right there. Those are my notes for tonight. Sometimes
you went all out.
Sometimes there's a lot going on. Sometimes we're just kind of winging it. Rob from Life with Favor requesting an early in the evening fantasy football update to get it over with. Rob, you know what?
He wants to go to bed. He's tired.
No, Rob wants to show off a little bit because his Katy dogs just upset the Dallas Zanganos this weekend. The weekend's not over. There's Monday night game, but their players are done. And congratulations to you, Katy dogs. Rob from Life with Favor. Yes, I'm wondering. I mean, I thought that Rob was a football guy, and I figured he knew what he was talking about. But I think now that this team's doing so well, it's probably Favor. His lovely wife, Favor, who runs the whole show over there, let's be honest, she's probably the one making the picks and calling the shots. So congratulations, Favor, and good for you, Rob, for having Favor on your side. Guys, listen, real quick, if you are a creator, if you're making vlogs, if you're sharing blogs, number one, go to our Facebook page and share it there at the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew in the new October creator post that's pinned to the top of the page. For your convenience, and also share right here if you're doing that kind of fun stuff so everyone else can check you out. And while you do that, I'm going to go back to 6:05. No, I can't go to 6:05. How about 6:06? And I'm going to start saying hi to some folks starting at 6:06. If you were here earlier, come back around and say hi again if you would, please. Let me just wet my whistle really quick before I do that. That is so good. Do you think that people get a bad impression because they think I don't drink martinis every night? I just want you guys to know that. It's just for special occasions when we get together. Kathy Zoda, what's going on? Sharon and KC on the vacay mode. What is up? Ann Jordan, the queen of the emojis in the house. Nurse Nancy, the beloved Nurse Nancy. Leanne Francescone, also the beloved Leanne. It's lovely to see you ladies. Team SAS. They are the I don't know what, they're the hostesses. They're the backbone of the channel. They support us, and we can't thank the two of them enough for the time that they put into just being our friends and our family. And thank you very much, ladies. We love you to death for everything you do. David Green, Alex Otteson is here. What's going on? Shelly Lou is here. Yolanda Holden in the house. Blaine 2007. Blaine will be the co-pilot tonight. He will be making sure that thumbs ups are hit and notification bells are rung and whatever else he does out there.
Yeah, Blaine is good at that.
Dummy Face Saga is here. What's up, DFS? Kitty Davis, Debbie Prokop is here. Shannon Rooks, what's going on? Dave and Brandy from Dave and Brandy's Excursion. Speaking of blogs, make sure you go check them out. Sean Villarreal, what is up, my man? Glad to see you here. Hopefully you and Paige are in the house. Hello to both of you. Blaine, I just said hi to Blaine. I'm double dipping Blaine. Karen Carter's here. Ellen Huffnell, Whitney Castillo, Kathy Drew, Charles Hahn, feeling good about his Bears. What's up, Charles? Neela Beckles is here. The Claykowskis. John, tremendous vlog. If you haven't seen it yet, John has been putting out some crazy good vlogs on his trip to Alaska, and make sure that you check them out. They went with the one and only, or the two and only, Griffin Alyssa, and they're putting vlogs out, so it's vlogtastic over there between those two channels. Check those guys out. Timothy Walters, what is going on? Our friend, our man, our brother. Great to see you. Sheila Bossiger is here. The Spikers, Crazy Cruisers. We have been getting a good visual of those guys partying with Krista and Jason, the Degenerate Cruisers,
their vlogs.
On the vlogs over there. So they know how to tear it up. I'm a little bit intimidated, actually, when I see those guys drinking. The Spikers are, oh, man, they scare me. I'm not going to lie. Pam Shantz is here. What's up? Blessed Nettie 69. Hello. Jeffrey Endicott. Holly Ayers is here. Degenerate Cruisers. There they are. Gordon Buddy Johnson. Amy Franzak. Tim Campbell. What is up? Crazy Cat Travelers here. Hello, hello, hello. Amy Rogers. Donnie Luke is here. Janet Moyer. How you doing, Janet? Donna Leonard is here. What is up, Donna? Wanda Byram. Michael Lozano. The names keep coming. Brian Schultz 1 is here. What's up, Brian? Aja Marks is here. What's up? Aja Marks, first time. Welcome to the show. We're so glad you're here. Cruising Caboodle. Jim D is in the house. What is up? Beth Ullinger, our neighbor from down the road, and a soon-to-be closer neighbor when she moves into the town right next door. Michelle M is here. Jennifer Kalin. What is up, Jennifer? Glad to have you here. Nice of you to join us. When I mentioned Rob from Life with Favor. What is up, Rob and Favor? Michigan Mom is here. Nails by Mayor's in the house. Hello, Mayor. Glad to have you. Holly Ayers. I might have said hi to her already. Vanessa Leo. What is up? At work, so I'll drink my coffee while you have your drinks. Vanessa, that's okay. It's not alcohol is not mandatory. It's highly recommended. It's encouraged,
Well,
but it's not mandatory.
probably not when you're at work, though.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends where you work. Karen Carter's thirsty over here. What's up? Let's see. Jamie Wilhite bought some of your olives today at Sprouts. Yummy. That is fantastic. Will B. Cruising is in the house. What's up, Will? China Pearl is here. Joseph Johnson. Rebecca Leslie. You made it, Rebecca. You made it. Glad to have you here. So glad to see you. Charles Hahn said Monday Night Football is boring tonight. That is good for us. People will be bailing on Monday Night Football and coming over to Sharon at Sea. Timothy Walters. Timothy, you're right. We haven't done a guitar solo in a while. And we were hoping to keep it that way, as well as 212 other people in the chat right now. Thank you so much for your generous super chat, dude. You are amazing as usual, and we can't thank you enough. You are too kind to us, and we really appreciate you, man.
Jamie will bring that guitar on the 2021 group cruise.
Oh, stop it.
Maybe.
You talking crazy, girl. Maybe next week, just a quick little lick, something special for Timothy, since it's the final show before we board the Carnival Horizon on our group cruise. Karen Sutherland,
There you go,
Kathy
Timothy.
Drew,
We'll hold
Artie
you to it.
Kaiser is here. What's going on? Sergey Rybalkin. Did I say that right? I think I did. First time here, Sergey. What's up? Glad to have you. Cruise Addicts in the house. Marine One, a.k.a. Phil Morris. We can see it. I just got off the cruise on Anthem of the Seas. It was a great time. We booked cruise number 2 while we were on board for Freedom of the Seas in May. Outstanding, Marine One. Outstanding, Phil. Josh Odom is here. What's going on, Josh? Hubner hijinks on the high seas. I just jumped the chat and moved all the way to the bottom of it. Wow. So let's see what else. Okay, everyone's getting their creator comments in. I like that. I like it. I bounced through some people, but I just want to say, Karen Sutherland, what is up? Glad to see you here. Joni Bieski is in the house. What is up, Joni? Israel in 28. Working on my second group cruise with you guys. October 2021 booked. October 2021 in the queue. Excellent. That is an excellent choice of group cruises. You definitely want to do that. Donna Otten is here. Donna, we have not done the Panama Canal. Not done it yet. It's on our bucket list.
It is. And it looks like it'll probably be 2022. I don't think we're going to fit it in before then. But we're definitely going to be doing it in a couple years.
Denise is here from a small town called Arkansas. Where is Arkansas? Is that in Kansas?
Oh my gosh.
Arkansas? No? Nobody? Okay. Let's see. What else? Mike Cray. What's up, Mike Cray? Glad to have you here. Eleanor Blast is in the house. What's up, Eleanor? Lovely to see you. And Jason Behrens is here. Jason. Kevin Bluck. Joshua Essman. York Ragsdale. My man. My brother from another mother. York Ragsdale in the house. Lovely to see you here, sir. Hope you and your beautiful wife are there tonight. Let's see. Michael Hoffer's here. Did I miss anybody? Danielle Arrett. I think that's almost everybody. Clint G. What's up, Clint? Every time I think of Woodford Reserve, I think of Clint G. It's a little inside thing. If you watch the vlogs, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's a lot of names. Dawn Payne, what is up? Gypsy Lady Imagery is here. What's up, Gypsy Lady? Deanna K is here. What's up? Donnie Luke in the house. Tammy R. Just got off my first cruise last week. Thanks for your tips. Helped me get prepared. Loved it so much. Can't wait for the next one.
Great, Tammy.
That is awesome, Tammy. Congratulations. DC810. What is up, Deb? Great to have you here. All right, so Sharon, let's jump ahead a little bit. If I didn't say your name now, we'll say it later. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. What's going on, Sharon? What's new and exciting in the world of Sharon at Sea? Tell the people.
We're getting ready to go on our first group cruise.
So
that's exciting.
Yes.
Exciting for us, hopefully for the other people that are coming along as well. But so we've been preparing for that, planning for that, as well as kind of getting together another group cruise for 2021. And
There's another group cruise?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Well,
why don't you tell me about it?
We have one in 2020 and 2021, but
Yes.
we just recently announced 2021. So, yeah, so we're all about, I don't know, we've been doing a lot of group cruising activities this week, I guess you might say.
A lot of preparation going on.
Yeah.
Linda Kuziak, what is up? Terry Malena, how you doing? Jim Kavanaugh, Big Jim, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you here. Let me jump down. Dante Slocum, Jason Brown is here. What's up? Ruby Tobar in the house. Shelby Liz, Leah Longobardi. What's up, Leah? Jim and Annette Thalman, how are you guys doing? Cruise with us. Kayla Lemrick is here. I'm sure James Lemrick is close by as well. B Staten 67, howdy! From Texas, from B Staten. Glad to have you here, brother. We appreciate it. I just want to get ahead a little bit. Is that So Tweety? So Tweety, what is going on, girl? Tweety, how are you working things out for that 2021? I'm keeping a particular eye on you and making sure we get you going on that. Brandy Ochoa is here. Jennifer says, well, now I want a drink. Jennifer, you're free to have a drink. Nobody's going to stop you here. No, really, literally, no one will stop you here. They will encourage you. Barbara Hannah's in the house. What's going on? Let's see. Debbie, go on that first cruise without him. Go and have yourself a freaking amazing time, okay? Go have the time of your life and start a new chapter. Be strong and get after it, girl. Let's see. Sorry, I just went on a tangent right there for her, didn't I? Hello to everybody. So many people saying hi. We love it. You'll soon need an opening with all the names as an introduction to the live. You're right. If anybody has a software program that'll just say the names while the opening scene is running, that would be amazing. Everyone, buckle your belts as we begin for takeoff. While you're at it, hit those likes. If you haven't subscribed, do it now. Also, hit that bell to get all content notifications. That's not me saying it.
Wow.
That's Blaine 2007. Blaine,
you
are the man. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Chef Miggs is here. What's up? Terry, 2021, great year to cruise. It certainly is. So if you haven't heard already, what's up, Randy Giordano? All right, not only are we 13 days away from our first Sharon at Sea group cruise, just Sharon at Sea group cruise, not only do we have an amazing, monster, epic group cruise lined up for 2020 with the one and only La Lido Loca fam.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
Oh my God, that's insane. Now, on top of that, we have got our 2021 group cruise with the Klaykowskis / Ship Show. That's Ship Show. It's a shit show. Ship Show. And with John Klaykowski, York Ragsdale, and their lovely wives, Kelly and Lisa. We have a big deal lined up with those guys, and we are going to have a blast. Linda, don't be afraid. Sign up for that 2021. Nails by Mare says 754 days left.
Yeah. I know, it's a ways, but it'll go by quick.
It will go by quick. Florida Krista, lovely to see you here. Thank you so much. I have no idea how she drinks so much too. I'm watching that vlog. God, that woman impresses the hell out of me. So there's a lot going on in our lives, and that's some of the stuff we're going to talk about. Right now, we're getting ready for our big group cruise coming up. Where are we going? What's the ship? And give us an update. Are we prepared? Are we packed? What's cooking with that?
We're trying to get prepared, but we are not prepared yet. I haven't even gotten the luggage out yet.
What?
No.
You usually have stuff already in the luggage.
Well, I usually have stuff kind of tossed. Yeah, nothing. Nothing done yet. But all the group things are all prepared and in order. It's just getting ourselves in order and packed.
Okay.
And making sure we don't forget anything.
Florida Krista said, I impressed myself drinking that much. That is awesome. Yeah, it is coming up quickly, and on this particular cruise, we're going to be on the Carnival Horizon for 6 days. We're going to have about 30-ish amazing people cruising with us. We're so excited to see some of them again. For the most part, to meet all these new fantastic people. The party's going to start at the Embassy Suites in Miami the night before, and it's going to go for 6 days after that, and it's going to be crazy. So hopefully you guys will enjoy all the content we put out in the vlogs and all that kind of stuff. And we'll see how that thing goes. Lufran Martinez says, I wanted to go on all 3. Lufran, we were there. We're there for you, dude. We are there.
Yeah. So this time I think we're going to focus on, we've been on the Horizon before, and we've put out vlogs on, you know, different things around the horizon. So this time, I think we're going to focus on just a lot of group things, and then the ports, and we have a couple other kind of things that are a little different that we're going to do this time on the horizon. And I don't know, just try to make it a little different this time than our last Horizon vlogs.
What's going to be different, you're right, Gary W., the happy hour was a key ingredient of going to the Embassy Suites.
Yeah, that was the main reason, the number one reason we
right out of the gate, this cruise is going to be crazy because we have a reservation for 21?
Where?
On embarkation night.
Oh, at the steakhouse.
At the steakhouse on the Carnival Horizon.
Yeah.
That's going to be insane. Right out of the gate, 5:30 p.m., shortly right after the sail away party, we're going to barrel into the steakhouse and gorge ourselves on specialty dining.
So
that's going to be insane.
So a lot of us are going to the steakhouse. There are a few that opted not to go to the steakhouse, but most of us will be at the steakhouse. Sure. And then after that, we're going to be having dinner together every night in the main dining room.
Yes.
Everyone. Unless they want to eat somewhere else, but we'll be there.
We will.
We'll
what is up? Hi,
there.
C. Cindy. What's going on? How are you and Paul doing? So excited you guys cracked that 1K. You had your giveaway. Very generous. Awesome giveaway.
Yeah,
make sure you go check out our good friends, Hi, C. Cindy, and her lovely husband, Paul. And check out their videos.
They will be on the group cruise as well.
They will. Nurse Nancy will be there. Mr. Nurse Nancy will be there. There's a lot of people. If you guys are going to be on the Sharon at Sea group cruise in 2 weeks, why don't you raise your hand here in the chat? Make the people jealous. Let them know you're going to be part of the center of attention here in 2 weeks. And let them know they're going to be missing out on a lot of fun. So speaking of group cruises, so we've got this one coming up, and we just recently announced the 2021. We on purpose, guys, we don't want to bombard you with 2021 talk. We did announce it a week ago. The response has been insane. I mean, like amazing insane. We're overwhelmed by it and had no idea we would be contacted by that many people to get booked on it. So we thank you for that.
Yeah.
We
will have a couple, just a couple updates on that for anyone who is not booked and interested though. The $50 deposits have been extended. I did find out from Norwegian that they are going to extend them past September.
Nice.
So they are extended through the end of October now. So we'll see how long that goes, but the end of October. And also the mini suites. I only have one more cabin at the original price in the allotment. I have requested more, although since I requested the first batch, the prices have gone up $40. So anyone that books a mini suite after that one cabin's gone, the price will be $40 more than what I have maybe quoted. If I sent you a price list already, the price could be $40 more on that. The balconies are the same. I've requested more balconies and other cabins, and they're all at the same price right now.
And interiors and ocean views, plenty of those.
And the solo cabins have gone up $50 as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why did the solo cabins go up $50, Sharon?
I don't know. I think they were joking, but they said I've almost booked them all. So the price.
So get your solo cabin quickly.
They actually had gone up during the day one day. I had booked one in the morning. When I went to book another one later that day, the price had already gone up. And so I called to kind of verify on that because the solo cabins are not in my group. I have to book those outside and pull them into the group. So they're at the current rate. And that's the response I got from them. So there is maybe one or two left that are not connecting, but the rest are all connecting of the solo rooms.
Excellent.
Anyways, so
that's the deal.
That's an update on that, and we won't bore people with it because the details have already been out there.
If you have questions, we'll answer them, but we don't want to just talk nonstop because there's a handful of people are going and plenty of people aren't, and we just don't want to beat a dead horse, so to speak. Yeah. But let's go over a few things.
That's a couple updates on it.
Yes. Sheila said in the steakhouse I was looking to pay in advance and it gave me the 5:30 time, but I didn't want to double book. That's okay. I think you just worry about it at the time of, Sheila, unless you really want to and you have a question about it. Contact Sharon.
Yeah, I don't think they were going to start the pay in advance. I haven't been on there under our booking in a couple weeks. Actually, I haven't looked at it, but last I saw they weren't doing the pay in advance yet on that cruise.
Yes.
But they'll just bill your card when you eat. Once you eat there, they don't usually. Yeah, they'll bill it when you eat there.
Let's see. Cruise and Caboodle said so many events planned. Thrilled to be part of them with you guys. It will be a lot of fun. We are excited. Brian Lapp, what is up? Brian said, did you like the Dream? Wow, the hesitation says it all, doesn't it?
That Dream class ships is, because the Breeze is our favorite ship, so we like the Dream class ships, but of the three, the Dream, Magic, and Breeze, the Dream was probably our least favorite.
Yes.
I'm not saying it was a bad cruise. I mean, we had a great time. It just was our least favorite of the three.
The ship is awesome, but really what we're talking about is just overall experience. We've had such amazing times on the Magic and the Breeze that it was hard for the Dream to keep up with that. But if you're booked on the Dream, you will have a blast. Don't get us wrong.
You will. It's a nice ship.
Don't get us wrong. Let's see, what else do we have? Rob from Life with Favor said the Valor Steakhouse was 2 hours and 45 minutes for two of them. It was brutal.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's okay. I'm going to need that time to kind of wind down, maybe sober up from the sail away party, so that might be just what the doctor ordered, Rob.
Every time we've eaten in the steakhouse, it's been at least 2.5 hours, sometimes close to 3. It's a long experience usually. Gary
W recommends Embassy Suites, big fan. Michigan Mom, don't be jealous. You can just book it and go with us. Blaine said there's going to be a lot of pill popping for those headaches. It's going to be Pedialyte. Florida Crystal will tell you Pedialyte is the way to go. We have not been on the Empress. What is up, Anna Renee, who is also, I think I saw the post. Anna Renee is Anna Renee and Trevor. And welcome to the show, guys. And we have not been on the Empress.
No, we haven't.
Only one ship so far that's not Carnival, and that is the biggest and the best Symphony of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. And we're looking forward to getting on some new ships and some new cruise lines, that is for sure. Let's see, what else do we have? Crazy Cat Traveler said, of course they extended the $50 deposit. Rebecca, thank you for thanking us. We love making the videos for you. Gordon Buddy Johnson says, how many cabins are booked for the 2021 cruise? Are you able to disclose that information, Sharon?
I can give you an approximate figure. I haven't counted them today, and I've booked some more today. And I don't even know, did I count them yesterday? I don't know. We are probably, I want to say we are probably about 75 cabins.
What?
About 75 cabins.
I'm sorry. Excuse me? Picture says what? Did you say 75?
Yeah, about 75, give or take a couple. Yeah, about 75.
75?
Yeah.
Now that's booked. That's booked, deposit made. That's the whole 9 yards now?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been busy this week.
Oh my God. That is insane. That is insane. And that is overwhelming and just crazy. So this is going to be a big deal. Steve and Terry McDowell, you know what we're talking about. They're going to be with us the whole time. Every time we turn around on our next on these cruises,
booked all three
we're going to be hanging with those guys. Yes, we can't wait to have cocktails with them at the embassy. That is for shizzle. Diane Dietrich, what's going on, Diane? Brian Schultz says, hashtag group cruise. Is there a link for NCL that tells us which drink package we have? Premium or regular drink package?
It's the premium drink.
Yes.
The premium. Yeah, the premium.
So it includes all alcohol up to $15 for the drink. So, you know, shots, cocktails, whatever that are $15 or less. All fountain sodas and fountain drinks. Apparently there's some stuff, and the NCL is really tight on water. They sell like, you know, they're like Royal Caribbean. They sell super expensive liters of water. So I'm going to have to figure out exactly how that happens, because I will need water to mix into the drinks. But basically any good alcohol you're looking to have on the group cruise, it's going to be included in what you're paying.
Normally I drink bottled water on the ships, but I may just drink the water there.
Yes.
This time. I don't know.
I'll drink the water.
What was?
I'm not afraid.
There was actually I think it's called the Ultimate Beverage Package.
Yes.
Is the official name.
Excellent. I think it used to be the Premium, and now it's called the Ultimate.
Yeah.
Anthony Plack says, I heard the Klaykowskis liked the cat food on the Ovation. He did. He's into that weird stuff. I don't even know what to say about that. Leah, thank you so much for the super chat. Leah Longobardi, that's very, very nice of you and very generous. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah, we'll get a hold of each other.
Is Leah in the process of getting on board the deal too? That is amazing. Hi C. Cindy says, we love the Dream. Yeah, I mean, the Dream is a great ship, don't get me wrong. But every cruise, you know, there's some that are a little better, some that are a little not so better, and some that fall in the middle. So I think the dream kind of fell in the middle on that deal. Klekowski said, "Don't choke." Yeah, 75. It is crazy, guys. We have had such an amazing reaction to this group cruise that we announced. I don't even know what to say. It's really overwhelming. Sharon has been, locked at a desk. She had to go out and buy new 3-inch binders just to put all the information in. It was crazy. Dave and Brandy, thank you, Dave and Brandy. Arms up. I gotta clear my chest there. Thank you. Yes, it's amazing. We are super, super excited. Good luck to the unsuspecting other passengers on that ship, said So Tweety. You are so right, So Tweety. So Tweety is so right. The premium plus adds water, energy drinks, and specialty coffee. But you have to pay to upgrade to that package. Thank you, Wanda, for that info. Because when I go up and order, I want to know that if I order a vodka and like Rockstar or whatever, I don't want anybody to give me any lip service about the energy drinks not included, because that's the cocktail. So we'll see how that plays out. But listen, I'm not worried about it. Alcohol is included, and I think everybody's going to be fine. Yeah. Blaine 2007 said, "Get your cabins now as supplies are limited. Contact Sharon." Well, you're right about that, Blaine. That guy is a marketing guru. I love that guy. Liz says, "Sharon is so even with her emotion. I love it." Oh my God. Jamie said quietly what I said out loud. Wow, 75. Solo cabins. Sharon said, "How many solo cabins are booked on it?"
Over 15, but I don't have an exact number. I haven't counted them in a couple days, but there's over 15.
Listen, there's something I want to talk about really quick. I know we're gonna put this group thing to end.
Jamie asks me every day, how many cabins, and I told him I'm gonna stop counting. I'll count them later. Like, it's just, yeah.
I'm just really excited. I'm really excited. I'm excited, and then I talked to John in New York, and they're like, "Hey, are people? Do you think they're interested in cruising with us?" I said, "Yeah, apparently they are. I don't know. It must be those guys. It's got to be John and York that are driving people in, and bringing them in."
And we announced the perks that we're getting from Royal for the group cruise, but we're gonna have some more perks added later.
Oh, from Royal? You just said from Royal.
My God, Norwegian. I'm sorry.
You're burnt.
Yeah,
you're fried.
My brain is
You're
gone
crispy.
right now. Anyways, well, if Royal wants to give us some perks too, they can throw them our way. Anyways, from Norwegian.
Yes.
But we're gonna also have some perks of our own that we'll be adding down the road. So those will be a surprise.
They will be. Listen, and just really quick, so let me just say a couple more things about this group cruise, and then we're going to be done with the deal. So there is a huge amount of folks that have booked with us, and let me just take a second to get into a little serious talk really quick, because this is important, and I want to get this out in the open with 225 people here to hear me say it. But we also have created a Facebook group. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's a Facebook group that has been created by Sharon and myself and John and York and in our channels, and it is for people that have booked directly into the group. It's something where if you have booked with us and you have chosen to come, if you said, "Guys, I like y'all enough that I want to spend my hard-earned money and cruise and spend my vacation time with myself, my loved ones, my family, whatever, and cruise on the ship with you guys and say hi and maybe have a beverage with you or whatever," if you've gone to that point and made that commitment to us, then we're going to create this Facebook group for those people exclusively to interact with each other, to talk about plans. It's a long time away. It's almost 2 years away, or 2 years away. But we want people to be able to talk and interact and make friends and be involved.
Well, that's where we'll post things so everyone knows what's going on.
Yes. Now, and there are always other Facebook groups for cruises on certain dates, and I guess the point I'm making is there's a lot of people. We would love to just let everyone into the group and have fun and go all friggin' nutso and just have a blast. But it's something that's unique to the people that have booked with us and chosen to cruise with us. There have been some people that have asked to join the group as well who haven't booked with us, to be frank with you. And we've said, sorry, we can't let you in. Even though they're people we would love to be in. They are people that we love in the cruising community, whether they're other vloggers or folks that watch the channel or other channels or whatever. And we just hope that you guys will understand that the Facebook group is exclusive just to the folks that have booked directly with our group. And that's just the fair thing to do, because if we let somebody in who's not in the group, then we have to let everybody in. So no matter who you are, no matter how much we love you or follow you, just like you follow us or whatever, it's just one of those things, and we feel passionate about it, and it's important to us, and we just don't want to break the commitment that we made to the people that book with us. So
it's a way we keep track of who's going to be involved in activities and things down the road, and if other people say, oh, I want to be there, and they're not really booked, for us trying to count how many people and things, it can get confusing.
Yes.
So it's just a way for us to keep track of things and everyone else to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. So that's the deal. I just want to go on record and say that, and I hope it doesn't piss anybody off. I can't imagine that it would. I can't imagine people don't understand, our how we feel about that.
And it's kind of that way with any group. Yes. Most groups are like that as well. So it's just.
But we just wanted to go on record and say that even if it's if you try to get into the group and we said, hey, sorry, don't be mad, okay? It's just a group thing, and that's just the way it is. And we sure hope you're not sore, and we sure hope you understand. I think most people do, but I just want to go on record and say it. So boom, that's a done deal. So moving on, one more thing about it. If you don't already know, and I know you guys know us because you're watching us, and I can only assume that you know John and York. But if for any reason you don't, and you're just not familiar, and you're new to our channel and you haven't seen these guys yet, I mean, we're pretty calm, Sharon and I. We're pretty normal. We're kind of down-to-earth people and all that kind of stuff. These guys are a little bit crazier. Let me just show you what you're in for. These are the co-hosts. We're 50-50 down the line. These are the guys that we're going to have a good time with on the NCL Breakaway. Check them out.
Ship Show.
So yes, that is just a little taste.
It's gonna be a good time.
That is a little taste of what you all might be in for if you choose to join us in October 2021. So that is that's the deal, and we're just gonna leave it at that. Just look what you'd be missing if you are not booked yet, said Sheila. You are so right. You are so right. So yes, we are excited about it, and we're very happy about it. Nails by Mare said, what is the name of the Facebook page? What is the name of that page? You know what? Nails by Mare, go to Sharonatsea Cruise Crew. If you're not already joined there, please, we'd love to have you there. Or you can go to the Ship Show page as well, the Klaykowski and York's channel, the Ship Show, and they ought to have a link on there as well. And then when you go in, there's one or two questions, and then you come on in. I don't know what to type. It's a whole thing. Okay. Dave and Brandy said, and we have the drink package. Who knows what will happen during those 7 days?
Yeah, that's right.
Roy D. Mercer said, I'd like to know who this Klaykowski is. Just how big of a boy are you? Think I can come to Michigan from Tulsa and see how big you are? Bagok. John, you've just been called out by someone named Roy D. Mercer. I have no idea who he is, but it sounds like he's a fan. So good stuff there. Good stuff. Klaykowski said, Roy D. Mercer, don't test me. All right, so we got that going on. So that's it. Group cruise, super fun. Now we're getting on to our group cruise coming up here. Garage Junkie said, how many cruises do you guys go on a year on average?
3 to 4. 3 to 4. It just depends.
Yes. Yeah. Vicky C said, would you please give me the info for the cruise in 2021? Do you want to show that other video real quick?
Well, I have if you email me, I have all the pricing, a whole little thing. I can just shoot you an email with all of it really easily. If you go ahead and email me, Vicki, at sharonatsea@gmail.com.
Boom. sharonatsea@gmail.com. Excellent, excellent. Roy D. Mercer is a comedian. He is pretty funny. Let's see. What is Roy D. Mercer is a radio personality in Tulsa, Oklahoma, near where I live. That's what Wilby's cruising said. All right, Roy, we like you. We like a little spunkiness in the chat. We're not against it. Okay, what else? Let me check my my itinerary.
Oh, you're done.
What else do we have?
Oh,
so listen.
back to cruising again.
Now it's the funny thing about these group cruises is you announce it so far in advance. We announced this one for 2021. It's freaking 2 years away. It's insane.
Oh, we announced the one we're going on now 2 years.
The one we go, yeah, the one with Lalito Loca in 2020, we announced almost a year ago. Mm-hmm. The one we're about to go on in a couple days, we announced
on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Not last New Year's Eve, but the New Year's Eve before that.
Yes, and if you followed the channel, so Tweety said, I appreciate the advance notice it gives me. So Tweety, we need to hear from you on this deal. Big time. I'm going to be having a petition signed to get So Tweety on this group cruise, just so you know.
He says Alaska Group Cruise 2022. That's not out of the question. We're actually planning on going back to Alaska. Probably, we wanted to go in 2021, but I think it's going to be 2022. Listen,
Cindy, let's make sure we don't botch the hell out of this one that we have coming up here in 2 weeks first, and then we'll go forward from there. So it's so crazy that you book these things so far in advance. And if anybody is familiar with our channel and you've watched it for a while, we've kind of come a long way. 2 years ago, boy, we were rough. We were rough around the edges, quality, camera-wise, content-wise. It was just a lot rougher than it is now. And as a matter of fact...
Oh gosh, what are you going to show now?
As a matter of fact, I thought we would honor this upcoming cruise with maybe going back in time a little bit, if you don't mind, to the exact moment that we announced the group cruise that we have coming up here in 2 weeks on the Carnival Horizon. Again, forgive the quality. I tried to brighten up the video. It's rough. It's raw. It's the beginnings of Sharon at Sea. So please don't hold that against us by any means. But guys, I think it's time. Sharon, what time is it?
What time is it? 6:45?
Oh my God.
Oh, is this a time machine?
Holy.
I don't know. You didn't tell me.
Did that just happen?
Okay. Oh, if you're doing the time machine. Well, usually you don't do it till later. You didn't tell me you were doing it tonight.
So I think it's time for us to go. We're gonna go back in time, and we're gonna go and we're gonna remind everyone of what it was like to announce this group cruise coming up.
Gosh.
Sharon, what time is it?
It's time for the time machine.
Thank you. Good evening, and welcome to a fireside chat with Sharon at Sea. It's New Year's Eve. She's got a little bit of an announcement to make. So let me introduce to you the one, the only, Sharon at Sea.
Hey everyone, we are here with our big New Year's announcement. Yes, you'll be seeing this on New Year's Day. It is New Year's Eve. We decided to sit by our fire, have a few drinks tonight, and enjoy a nice, quiet New Year's Eve, and stay safe.
It's quiet for now. We'll see what the neighbors decide to do here in the next 10 or 15 minutes.
We are staying home and staying safe tonight.
Oh, there's Matthew.
Okay, Matthew, what is the big news about?
The news is our group cruise. The Sharon at Sea group cruise.
That's
the Sharon at Sea group cruise?
Yes, it is.
The announcement, that is the big announcement. A few people have been asking me when is it going to be and all the details.
Is it next week or the week after or February or March or?
Yeah. No, it is actually, it is October 13th October 13th.
Okay, October 13th,
2019.
2019.
That is a long time
Are you
away.
kidding
I
me?
know.
Oh,
Honey,
hold
that's a
on.
year and a
We
half
need to hear
away.
the ship.
Well, it gives everyone time to plan.
Matthew, did
Okay.
you just curse?
No.
Oh, you said ship. I'm sorry.
Ship.
No, he said ship, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyways, it is on the Carnival Horizon.
Yeah. Woo! All right, man. Wow, that was a wild, wild ride.
Oh my gosh.
Holy
I
shnikes.
can't believe how little Matthew looked there.
That was,
It was only not
yes.
even barely 2 years ago.
that was 2 years ago, and he
Yeah.
looked 10 years younger. It is crazy.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Margaret Marnie Wilson, thank you so much, Margaret.
Oh, thank you, Margaret.
Gosh, yeah, that's very generous of you. We love you. Thank you so much for the
Thank
support
you.
of the channel. Super, super sweet. Crazy Cat Traveler, she has not gotten any sleep. Chris Barnett, what is up from Chris and Laura? Glad to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining us. Shannon Rook said Aruba. I guess that's where she wants to go.
Oh.
I think that, let's see, what else? Brian Schill said, do you really need a fire in AZ on New Year's Eve? Hey, man, it was a brisk 50 degrees that night, probably.
That's the only
Brian.
time we can have a fire.
Yeah, man. Let's see. Nails by Mary said the Klikowskis. I can't find. John, is there a link on your deal?
Put it here. I'll type it in.
Okay. Blaine 2007 said it smelled like a duck fart in the time machine. Blaine, that's funny. Beth made it back for the time machine. We were glad to have you, Beth. Thank you so much. Everybody was saying, "Ouch! I hit my head in the time machine." Hold on. Amy Rogers said, I actually remember that episode and her I Love Lucy glass. Lots of people saying,
yeah.
look at little Matthew. That is so cute. Dave and Brandy, it is a little trippy going through that time machine. I'm not going to lie. Are you sure that's it?
Yep, I think
Ready?
so. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Sharon swears that that's the link there that we
Let's
just
hope
put up.
so.
He has grown up a lot, Dummy Face Saga. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Griffin
he's
Alyssa said,
taller
so
than
cool.
Me, he's taller than Jamie now.
It's funny hearing Griff say that's so cool, going back to grainy, horrible video footage. And maybe things have come full circle, Griff. You go from horrible footage to amazing B-roll, buttery footage, and just blowing people away, and then you bring it on back to the grainy, crappy footage
whoops.
again. So that Gordon Buddy Johnson loved it. Crazy Cat Traveler said Matthew is a youngster. We'll be cruising. Thanks for joining us, man. We appreciate it. Love it. Just says Anthony Plack said Jamie does look so young there. Anthony, I believe she wasn't talking about me. She might have been talking about Matthew.
Oh.
But thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Matthew.
I think the big question is, am I gonna be able to throw I don't know, Nancy. What can I expect from Anthony as we are sitting at the cocktail party at the Embassy Suites? Without you there, as a matter of fact, Nancy, just us with your lovely husband, Anthony. What can we expect from that? Will it be a crazy, crazy time? Will he be the voice of reason? What can I look forward to? Just let me know. Hi, C. Cindy said, we booked your first group cruise. Yes, you did, and thank you so much for doing that, guys. Ship, emphasize the P, said Dave and Brandy. You are so right. Cruising Caboodle said, Sharon, when did you switch from just a cruiser status to cruising travel agent status? When did that happen?
What do you mean as far as, when did I become a travel agent, I guess? Let's see. I've been a travel agent for about three years or so, something like that.
Has it been 3 years?
Yeah, maybe even a little longer. About 3 years.
Wow. Yep, so there you go. So it was just 3 years ago.
Yeah,
I think it's one of those things where
yeah, 3 years.
and I don't know, I guess I'll speak for you. By the way, are you going to drink that or just
Yeah.
let it evaporate?
Well, no, I'm just,
You don't bring a drink to a party and not drink it, girl. You need to throw that thing back a little bit.
gotta make it last.
Yeah, I think Sharon was she spent so much time arranging cruises for everyone in the family and all that kind of stuff, and decided to do it, see if she could do it professionally. It's a passion she has. She loves doing it. She loves talking to people.
Yeah. Well, I always spent so much time researching things for us and even just like family and friends. I just enjoy it. I mean, if I could just travel around the world all the time, I'd be happy doing that.
Yes.
Maybe Jamie not so much, but I would love it.
Ed from Toronto, what is going on, Ed? Glad to have you here. Dee Dee Lechuga said, what happens on cruises when the weather is too cold to swim outside? Then you just stay inside and you have a good time, Dee Dee.
Yeah, they usually, a lot of times they'll bring some outdoor activities inside and have even more activities inside if the weather's bad.
Sorry, I jumped the chat.
I know, I'm
I
looking
apologize.
and you're like, it's all over.
I apologize. Let's see. I definitely jumped up a little bit. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Pam Sean said, nails. Oh, thank you, Pam. That's very nice of you. We need another appearance from Matthew on a live soon. I have some exciting news to tell you.
Yeah.
We have confirmed. We have spoken to Matthew's agent. He does have he's got representation, and we've confirmed that we will have a Matthew sighting next week on the live show before the group cruise, and Matthew will tell you what he's got lined up for the group cruise. So,
yeah, so he'll be here
that'll give you something to look forward
next
to.
Monday. It'll be our last live show before our group cruise.
Yes.
And he will be here. And we will be live on the Monday night of our group cruise as well, live from the Horizon. We will still do our live show.
Yeah, we always do the live show on our cruise.
We do.
I mean,
So,
seriously, we really do.
If anyone that's on the group cruise wants to be involved in it, they can come hang out with us and be on the live show too.
Well, everyone
if
on the
they
group,
don't want to, then
has
they
everyone
can
signed a
do it.
waiver? Everyone's agreed to be on the vlogs, right? Did they sign their life away?
Oh my gosh.
No? We'll have to talk to them about that. Did you tell everybody about that? Greetings, Heidi Pacheco from Houston. Lovely to have you. Liz Breen, good night. Loved having you here. Thank you,
night,
Mother
Liz.
Hen, for being part of the deal. We love you. Paulo Silva, always good to hear you guys. Thank you, Paulo. We appreciate that. Thank you, dude. What else? Rebecca said we would love to do Alaska in 2022. Shannon Rook said, I goofed. I was hoping no one saw that. I didn't see it, so it must be okay. Don't worry about it. 50 degrees a month from now. That'll be our high temperature, said Crazy Cat Traveler. Nicole said, yeah, it's cold in Arizona in the winter. Robbie O'Malley. What's up, Robbie?
Hi, Robbie.
What's going on, my man? Love that time machine. We need to thank Robbie O'Malley. He is the king of Norwegian Cruise Lines and enlightened us to a lot of stuff, including we watched one of Robbie's videos, a cabin tour, by the way, which helped us to choose the cabin that we will be in on the 2021 group cruise. So thank you for that, Robbie. Great job. It would have been so cool if Matthew was standing behind you when you came back to the live. Dummy face, that would have been cool, but it is hard to get that kid out of his room.
Wow.
He's a 14-year-old. I mean, if you have kids, you know what I'm talking about, and if not, one day you'll know. I make my screen big when the time machine comes on, said Sheila. Thank you. Florida Krista, good night. Love having you. Thank you so much.
Good night, Krista.
I know we're hitting the hour mark here. For those of you that are new, most live shows go about an hour. Is that right? Most folks pay attention to the clock and they go about an hour, and people are busy. They don't have a lot. They have a lot of stuff they have to work on and do. And some folks have the mindset that, hey, we don't want to take up your time for more than an hour. We know that you're busy, but you know what? Hey, we don't care. We're having a good time. We like hanging out with you guys, and so we just stay and shoot the breeze for a little bit longer, if that's cool. Let's see. Let's catch up with some things. I love the throwback, said Griffin Alyssa. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that, coming from you especially. I hope no one zipped in and saw only that broadcast. They would have run away fast forever. You're right. Be satin. Maybe we should put some kind of a tagline on there. This is the time machine. It's not what's actually going on live. That is good. That's good. Brian Schultz, thanks for posting that. We appreciate it. Sheila said, hey, it was the beginning of it all. It is so right. Martin, what's up, Martin? 11:07. Okay, it's time to start packing. The flight leaves Brisbane at 11 on the 3rd, arrives at LAX 7 a.m. on the 3rd, so we land 4 hours before we take off. That is weird. That is weird stuff. You know who's been doing a lot of that? Our great friend Tony over at La Lido Loca is in the midst of a trip to China, and there's some kind of weird time jump thing he's going on where I'm pretty sure that he's vlogging like a day after. I don't know, he's doing a vlog the day before today, and the vlog's coming out a day after. I'm not even sure I can recite what the hell is going on with that. But this whole travel across the world thing has been blowing my mind lately. We've been thinking about it because we're going to Australia in early 2021. Is it January 2021? for the cruise that you guys actually chose for us. Thank you very much. And so we're trying to get some plans going for that too, because it's such a big deal. Emily Cooksey said, sorry I checked in so late. I was busy Amazon shopping.
Ooh.
Horrible addiction.
We'll excuse you.
Yes,
That's
Emily,
fine.
we feel you on that, dude. We feel you.
We love Amazon shopping.
Yes. Dave and Brandy said, when it's 50 degrees, you wear shorts and a hoodie. You are so right, Dave and Brandy.
Yeah.
So right.
Well, we rarely wear pants in Arizona. In fact, we hardly.
Well, hold on. You might want to rephrase that. I mean, we wear pants.
Well, we wear shorts. We live in shorts pretty much all year round. In fact,
people are like, Sharon, see, I didn't know you were so wild.
In fact, probably the last 3 or 4 years, Matthew has never worn a pair of pants to school. He wears shorts every day. This is the first year he's actually asked he wanted to buy some more pants for high school. But yeah, he lives in shorts.
I love shorts and flip-flops. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm a little concerned about this cruise in October, mid-October. I don't know what that Florida weather is going to really be.
Well, it's going to still be. We go in October.
I guess so, but
year.
But in the evening it might get a little cool. And I'd love to rock a sweatshirt in the evening, walk around the cruise ship. Nancy said Anthony will surprise you. All right, what kind of surprise? Like a good surprise? Like we'll be like, oh my God, Anthony was so much fun. He was doing shots at the bar on a headstand. Or will it be like a surprise, like Anthony told me I was drinking too much and to get my shit together.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Blaine said Anthony seems lively, but he'll probably be shy. LOL. I don't think so. I think he's a chatterbox myself. Jamie, I need your expertise on how to get a great live YouTube chat. Ours didn't go well. Cindy, listen, reach out. Facebook message me. Oh. Anytime, seriously, I swear. Anytime, Facebook message me, and I'll tell you anything and everything I know. It would be my pleasure for you and Paul, so let me know.
Oh, you can talk to him on the cruise, too. A little bit, yeah.
We're not going to have time. We're going to be so busy drinking on the cruise. We're not going to have time.
Excuse me.
Can you imagine a 2-hour conversation we have on that cruise
about
setting up your live YouTube chat and then seeing them the next day at breakfast and they'll be like, oh yeah, we got to talk about how to set up that live YouTube chat. I'll be like, what? Didn't we talk about that? I won't even remember. He's sometimes the voice of reason. I've had to block him here sometimes though. He does get a little frisky, doesn't he? Excellent. Nails by Mare says, woohoo, I'm in. Excellent, Nails. Beth said 12 days. SCA Group Cruise is almost here. We are super excited. Yeah. Hashtag let it evaporate. So Tweety likes my snarky comment. 88 days till my honeymoon. Emily Cooksey, congratulations. 6 years later, cruise, I need cruise clothes. Haha.
Oh, wow.
Emily, let me just say something. If you're on your honeymoon, girl, I don't think you need much cruise clothes, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh.
That is free. Donnie Lou said chug, chug, chug. Carmen Kane said, I would love to be a travel agent. Carmen, I'm going to tell you what, I'm a little biased, right? But I have seen Sharon, literally, like when she first said, hey, I want to do this travel thing, I was like, sure, go ahead, whatever, honey.
Well, it's a lot of work at first.
She started doing a little research on it and doing a few things, and I'm like, oh, yeah, good. And then she started up with a company that she quickly realized just wasn't what she thought it was going to be. Because there's a lot of companies out there, and you really have some trial and error until you find the right one. And then she got on board with another company that was super legit, and I swear to God, it was like she was in college. She was training, taking quizzes, studying. She would have stuff she's printing out from the computer, quizzes and tests she's taking on the computer. She's doing tests for each one of these cruise lines. It was just really, really impressive, and I was really impressed with her and the commitment she made to do it. And to be frank with you guys, it's really been a great experience for both of us, and she's done an amazing job at it.
It's a lot of work, but it's fun. It's fun work.
Sheila said he's a philosopher. I think he is. I think he's going to be way smarter than me. I'm going to have to step up my conversation game. That is for sure. Oh my gosh, the chap jump. Wow. Martin said, where in Australia are you cruising from? We're cruising from Brisbane, man, as a matter of fact. You come spend some time on the Gold Coast in Queensland with us. Maybe we'll join you on the Aussie cruise. That would be awesome.
That would be great.
We've already had some people say they're joining us that they booked that cruise. So if you want to
there, right?
Yeah, if you guys want to cruise with us in Australia, it's going to be January 2021. Let us know. We'll give you the deets on that.
It's on Radiance of the Seas.
Oh, yes. Nancy never wears a top, and Sharon never wears pants. Soul sisters.
Oh,
So, Tweety, you are so right. You are so right. Alana Zingano, what's going on? Alana said, I left the house today with a
Hi,
sweater and
Alana.
scarf. I want fall so bad. Mind you, it was 96 degrees in Dallas. That's a little crazy, Alana, but
Oh
you
my
need
gosh.
to keep warm for you and the little one. Earlier tonight, there was like a massive pregame before our live show. I watched Alana had a great video from her Princess cruise. Speaking of, she was on a Princess cruise leaving Seattle going to Alaska. Everybody's going to Alaska. Followed that up
That time of
with the
year.
Klaykowskis doing his Alaska cruise on Ovation of the Seas, and now it comes into us. It's just been a wild evening. Brian Schultz said, Jamie, please don't stand up. Smash, so glad I caught you guys. Love your videos. Question, how long before a cruise should I get my itinerary? Going on my first cruise in 26 days, and I heard we should get an email with events listed. Smash, I don't know. I mean, usually the itinerary indicates like where you're going and what your ports are, which you would know when you book the cruise. As far as events and things like that,
Usually you can go online and look at those on the website. I don't know what cruise line. Yeah, it doesn't say. I don't know.
Well,
what cruise
hold on.
line.
But if Smash is talking about events, I mean, you may not know the events till you get on the ship. Every day when you get on the ship, there'll be some paperwork in your cabin telling you what events are going on the ship.
Some of the newer ships, though, they list all the shows and things ahead of time. So it depends on what ship, what cruise line, what ship it is.
Yes. Let's see. What else do we have? What else? Nursing seat last. We rarely wear pants. LOL. Yes, that's going to be a classic. I could imagine that York Ragsdale currently right now is pulling that comment from the show so that they can play it on the ship show on Wednesday night.
Oh my goodness.
Jamie, did you see Tony's post? He and Don had to go to the port early due to a typhoon. Dude, that is crazy, Slinky. I did not see that. I got to go check that out and see what's going on with those kids over there. Let's see. Bring enough dirty martinis or tequila, and you never know what may come off. That's what Blaine said. You are so right, Blaine. You are so right. Matthew's going to be profiling on the cruise. Yes, he will be. Same with Houston, 6 days worth of pants weather on the year. That sounds about right. What else do we have going on here? It'll be fine, Jamie. Thank you, Carmen. I appreciate that. Nails by Mayor said, no, Jamie, it is still hot here in October. I talked with the port manager today, Jamie. He is going to order extra olives for you. Big Pap, what's going on, buddy? Big Pap's on the ship right now. This dude is going to be on our group cruise coming up here soon. And he's on a Royal Caribbean ship right now, Big Pap, correct me if I'm wrong. Then he's going to be getting on the Horizon and doing back-to-back weeks on the Horizon, as well as Nurse Nancy will be on the same back-to-back. The first week she's with her lovely daughter, then the next week her husband joins her. The daughter gets off, the husband gets on. What the hell? Why are we doing back-to-back?
Yeah, Nancy will be getting on this weekend.
Dude, the Klaykowskis, are you kidding me? Buy some drinks for the plaques on the group cruise on us. Oh, dude, that is so nice of you.
Thanks, John. We sure will.
But John, you realize that Anthony and I will be drinking for free at the Embassy Suites. They have a 2-hour complimentary cocktail party. But it's okay. Don't worry about that. We got you covered. No, man, dude, thanks. That's ridiculous, generous, and over the top. So thank you so much. Anthony is going to be the life of the party. That's what Sheila said. I have a feeling he will, but Anthony will be great. He won't make you feel guilty, but he'll make sure you're taken care of for sure. Oh, that is so sweet.
Is he going to take care of you so I don't have to?
What does that mean? What does that mean? Cruising Caboodle said, Sharon, so bummed. Got an email from Carnival yesterday canceling our Stingray City sandbar excursion. It says, due to tour on hold. Alternative suggestions? Man, I don't know. You must be talking about Grand Cayman, right? Cruising Caboodle?
Let's see. There might be, you want to go see the Stingrays, there might be some other Stingray excursions outside of the cruise line.
Totally.
Look on like shoreexcursionaire.com or something like that and see if there's any other Stingray excursions.
Say that again, Shore Excursioneer. So it's like Shore Excursioner, but with 2 E's to make the ear at the end. Well, you got to be clear about that, you know.
Yeah.
So Shore Excursioneer, just book it outside of the cruise ship, and I'm sure they have it. Carnival probably has somebody who's trying to charge them more money or some kind of jazz like that going on. What the Wanda Byram? Here's to seeing all of you in 2021.
Oh, thank you,
Wanda.
Wanda.
Thank you. That's crazy generous of you.
We're excited to meet everyone in 2021.
Oh my gosh, yes. And should we talk about John or York? If you guys are out there, give me a heads up. Do you want me to mention that whole thing about Ryan's daughter? Just give me a yes or no, and I'll just go from there. Sharon's looking at me like she has no idea what I'm talking
Ryan's
about.
daughter.
Yeah, see, you don't pay attention. So just let me know if you want me to mention that or not. Let's see. Dave and Brandy said, yes, I need a crash course in OBS. Our first time failed. Guys, hey, anytime, Dave and Brandy, any of you guys, or anyone out there in general, if you ever have any, listen, I'm no pro, okay, but we do manage to put on our live stream pretty consistently now. I think we got it down pat. So if anyone has any questions, shoot me a Facebook message and let me know, and we'll chat it up and we'll talk about it. So anytime is totally cool. Not right now though. Right now would not be a good time, but anytime after right now would be cool. Let's see. Smash said, I'm cruising NCL, can't find a listing of parties, and we're cruising over Halloween, and I need to know if I should pack a costume. Smash, that's a good question. We're cruising near Halloween on Carnival.
Oh, NCL.
And they have a Halloween thing. I'm not sure what they have. You might try Cruise Critic or one of the Facebook groups maybe that are going on the cruise that you're going to be on. And there may be some people that cruised it before they would know.
I think the ships kind of decorate they decorate the ships like NCL and Royal, but from what I've heard, they don't have costume things unless it's actually sailing on Halloween, like Carnival. But I could be wrong. That's you know, I haven't heard anything this year yet. So, and they change things all the time.
Jennifer, I'm going to answer your question. So if you're out there, pay attention. This is very important. Jennifer Apera said, for Mr. Sancho's, do you book directly with them? We're planning on going in December this year. Thank you.
You can book directly with them on their website, but we don't. We book through Shore Excursioneer. Once again, shoreexcursioneer.com. You'll save $5 by booking with them. I mean, I know $5 isn't a lot, but hey, you know.
And you'll put down $5.
$5 less.
You put down $5. That secures your reservation, and then you go there and you pay the difference. Mr. Sancho's recently,
and that's the same with Mr. Sancho's. You pay $5. Either way, you pay $5 and you pay the balance.
But hold on, and I don't know if you even know what I'm about to say. Mr. Sancho's lately has had some reports of some issues where people are booking with them, and then they're finding some weird charges on their credit cards, like something shady going on. We've booked with them before in the past without issue, but lately some people have been saying that. I've read some stuff online about it. So book with Shore Excursioneer. That way you got nothing to worry about, and you're locked in for your trip.
And when you get there, just, you know, your balance due, just pay cash.
Whoa, Sal Manila. Hold on. Sal Manila?
New here.
Hold on. Is anybody with me? I just read that Sal Manila. Sal, is that your real name, or it's just coincidence? New here, just subbed, avid NCL cruisers, getting ready to go on my 23rd cruise in January on the Encore. January, we'll look at your 2021 group cruise.
We'll be on the Encore in January also.
Sal, yes, we will be, as a matter of fact, Sal. And Sal, is that your real name, Sal Manila, or did you make that name up? Sal Manila. Is anyone with me on that? Anyway, Sal, we would love to see you on a group cruise, so definitely contact sharonatsea@gmail with questions. Brian Schultz says, smash, tons of people cruise with them. I think Leanne does extensively. Leanne cruises with everybody. Let's see. Sheila said, just go like Sharon and Jamie and Nancy. Spiker's Crazy Cruiser said Speedos. Okay, we could do that too. We barely wear pants. Everyone's really loving your barely wears pants comment.
Oh my gosh.
Hashtag no Speedos. Yeah, Cindy Spiker said that she thought she saw me. She saw a husky fella from behind in a Speedo on the deck of the cruise ship they were on, and she thought it was me for some reason. But then I guess what happened was the guy turned around and it didn't look like he was hiding a large raccoon in his Speedo. So then she knew it wasn't me, because that's how I roll. Blaine, I'm not going to touch that comment. It is still a lot of work, Sheila said. That is right. The email address, Carmen, sharonatsea@gmail.com. Thank you. What's up, Beauty Bachelor? Glad to have you here, dude. What's going on? Ooh,
Oh, where'd you go?
I jumped up a little bit. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Blaine said, will Anthony at least give him a kiss on the cheek and say goodnight? Damn right he will. I'll kiss him. Big Pap said, that is correct. Good times. Yes, Grand Cayman.
Oh my God.
Yeah, cruising. Look up some other things. You'll find some other stingrays.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, booking outside the cruise line, no doubt will give you a better, more personalized experience and excursion. It's just true. That's just the deal.
Yeah.
And chances are it'll be cheaper as well. Anthony Pike said, I may need to ignore my doctor for this cruise. Hey man, I'm your doctor right now.
Oh gosh.
And I got a special
That's
prescription
scary.
with your name on it.
That's scary.
Anthony will not tuck you into bed, Jamie. He doesn't need to tuck me in, just make sure I get there. You push me over. Living the dream, Nurse Nancy. Yay for you, that is for sure. Let's see. Sounds like Rita will be on the cruise. That's what Anthony Plack. Oh, Pam Sean said that to him. Let's see. Blaine said, I was at the Bama versus South Carolina game a couple weeks ago, and it was hot. Well, I hope for a little sweatshirt weather. That's all I need, and I'll be very, very happy if I can wear my sweatshirt in the casino one night. Big Pap, dude, you take care, man. Looking forward to seeing you. Remember, I fully expect you to be in the atrium at the lobby bar waiting for me when I get on that ship. Don't disappoint me, man.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see, what else? Sure thing, Ryan's daughter. Okay, York said yes. So York, one of our esteemed colleagues and co-hosts on the group cruise, has a connection in New York City
Okay. That's what
at a bar, and the bar is kind of it's a traditional kind of an Irish pub type of setting in New York. The older style, kind of cool bar, nothing fancy and new and vogue, but just like an older, awesome, kick-ass bar. And it's called Ryan's Daughter, and it's a family member that owns it.
Kind.
Hell yeah. And he's working on something where we may be able to sequester a room to gather in the night before the cruise. We got to feel it out. There are occupancy factors and logistics and things like that, but that is potentially on the docket for the night before. A special exclusive get-together for folks on the group cruise in New York City the night before the cruise. So we're working on that. Don't hold us to it, but it's very doable. They've already given us the okay. We just need to see if it can be put together. So there you have it. Michelle M said, yeah, Bermuda, I've been watching vlogs. The island looks great. York said 70-person capacity. That is right. I mean, we'll squeeze 75 into there. Don't tell anybody, but still, that's about all. Wanda said, if there's a sign up, sign me up. Royal has a Halloween costume party when sailing over the holiday. Thank you, dummy face.
Oh, okay.
Is it weird to say thank you, dummy face, to somebody? Carnival has a Jack Skelly guy in the lobby. They do. Like on our cruise, on the last day of our group cruise, we will be dressing up for Halloween, which my costume has almost been 100% locked and loaded.
I've had to put together Jamie's costume, make his costume this week as well.
Hey, Jason Brown, I have a suggestion for you for St. Thomas. And listen, pay attention to this one, because you will be writing me thank you letters for years to come. When you go to St. Thomas, don't go to St. Thomas. Hop on a ferry and go over to St. John, the sister island. It's about a 30-minute ferry ride, and go to Trunk Bay Beach on St. John. There will be excursions that'll do it. You can do it on your own if you're tricky and you can figure it out. But do that and thank me later.
You'll love it. It's about a 30 to maybe 40, maybe a 40-minute boat ride over there.
Because I don't mind saying it, guys, and I might piss a lot of you off with what I'm about to say. So don't unsubscribe. I mean, just hear me out before you just bail out on the whole channel. But there's some nice beaches on, in St. Thomas. But I'm here to tell you, Megan's Bay Beach, which everyone thinks is the greatest beach in the world, it was underwhelming.
Yeah, well,
underwhelming.
I think too is the people, when you go up high in St. Thomas, you kind of take a tour and you go up the hill and you look down on it. I mean, it looks gorgeous, Megan's Bay Beach.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe
They all do.
sometimes a year when you go there, it's really nice. But when we went there, I guess we were expecting that gorgeous thing we saw, and it just wasn't that gorgeous when we were there. And it was really crowded, and the staff wasn't very friendly, so we didn't really have a great experience there. But we did like Koki Beach in St. Thomas. We had a great time at Koki Beach.
That was awesome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sheila Bossiger made a comment here, and I don't know what she's talking about. She simply said, "That reminds me, I need batteries." Sheila, sounds like TMI. Sounds like a little too much information for us right now. But, you know, I hope you get your batteries and for whatever you need them for. God love you. Yes, a few people saying don't use your credit card on Mr. Sancho's. Clay Kowski's used Sunfari Tours in St. Thomas and had a great time. I did see that. That was an awesome vlog. They actually got pizza from a boat. They were on a boat, and their boat pulled up to another boat, and they got a pizza. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, that is.
Sheila said, I use PayPal, for most bookings. Dummyface said, take a taxi to Megan's Bay in St. Thomas, known for its beautiful beach. Dummyface, I'm sorry. You were saying that comment, and I just blew up Megan's Bay.
Well, you know, a lot of people love Megan's Bay that even go there. We just, you know, it might have been the time that we went there, the time of year, you know, I don't know. But
Salmonella said, not my real name. So we went to Megan's Bay Beach because everyone said it's the greatest thing ever. And we've seen some nice beaches, okay? We've cruised a lot. And we got there, and it was okay, but it was pretty packed. And it was a little bit of a pain in the ass getting in and out of the joints, if I recall. And Sharon went up to get a drink. Tell them the story.
Oh, I went up and ordered
You were with someone else. Who were you with?
A frozen.
You were with someone.
Who was I with?
Brittany? No. Marty.
I can't remember who was with us.
Oh my God.
I think it was Brittany.
I don't think so.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Anyways, so I went up and ordered a frozen margarita, and he told me that, you know, asked me again what I wanted, and I said a frozen margarita, and he told me that's not a drink, that's not a real drink, and he pretty much refused to make it for me. I saw blenders behind the counter, so I know they could make it, and so I kind of just got like annoyed by it, and I don't even think I ended up ordering anything, right? I just came back and
you came back and you were pissed.
Yeah, I was just annoyed by the whole thing.
Yes.
And I don't know if he was trying to be funny, but he kept it going on, and I don't think he was. He just was really rude.
Well, he didn't make you the drink you wanted.
Yeah, eventually I got one from somebody else, I think, but it was way later. So, but yeah, I was just annoyed.
Yes. Brian Schultz says, Sharon C. So Ryan's daughter is after the hotel happy hour. No, Ryan's daughter is on the 2021.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get them confused.
2021 group cruise, and there I don't know that there'll be a hotel happy hour.
That will be like a happy hour.
That will be the happy hour. Rebecca said, do you enjoy moonshiner? We have made root beer, pineapple, or apple pie. Maybe we can share some in December. Yeah, that'd be great. There's a lot of moonshine makers here that follow us. There's Eddie Moonshine. The Hubners make up some moonshine, and now Rebecca does too. I love moonshiners. Margaret Marnie Wilson says, 39 days, 14 hours, and 40-some seconds to the sensation. Ooh. That will be awesome.
Yeah.
Crazy Cat Traveler. I'm not going to lie, and don't take this the wrong way, but that's probably a negative, Ghost Rider.
Hey, you never know. The group is big, and I know there's going to be some people that would love to do a Broadway show.
I can tell you that I won't be going to a Broadway show.
Personally, if I had time, I would definitely go.
I
don't know. I don't know if we'll have time. Maybe we might fly in 2 days ahead, so we could do some more things too. You never know. It's a great possibility.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to go to a Broadway show. I'm not that guy. Okay, I'm not that guy.
I will go with Crazy Cat Traveler, and you can stay behind.
Fine, that's a great idea. Me and the boys will go down to Ryan's daughter's bar. And you and Crazy Cat Traveler can go to a Broadway show.
I'll go there too.
And see cats or something.
I can do two things.
You can't do two things. You do one thing very well. Two things, it's a struggle. Let's see. So Jamie's costume is what really happened to your wrist, said So Tweety.
Oh.
No. They're unrelated events. Unrelated.
No, I don't know what I did. I've been typing so much that both of my wrists hurt, and then now one of them is just like swollen and just hurts. I probably have carpal tunnel.
Chris Barnett said, my wife's card used in Cruzport in Cozumel, and mine was used in Mahogany Bay. Both cards got hacked after 22 years. Yeah, Chris, we never use a credit card in any Caribbean port at all with any business, no matter what the business is.
We always take cash. The only time we've ever used a credit card in port is in Alaska and Canada, and those are the only times we've ever used a credit card in port.
In Canada, I think, was more like an accident. We just didn't have any choice. And in Alaska, we felt
But
decent.
I felt safe in Canada. It was perfectly safe to use it.
And that's it's just because, hey, we're tourists. We are a target for anyone that's looking for a target, and we're just going to steer clear of that.
I know there are some people that use it in the Caribbean, their credit card. I just personally, I don't recommend it. And, you know, it's just a hassle. If something happens, it's a major hassle to get it fixed.
Yes.
So I don't want to deal with it.
Nurse Nancy said, I'm going to have to miss the get-together before the 2021 group cruise. They're coming in. They're going to be getting off a ship with Dave and Brandon's excursion the morning of. And
they're doing something crazy. They are going to get off the ship in Baltimore and then drive to New York and the same day and hop on the ship with us.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And I love that about them.
Yeah.
Rob, you're right, dude. Trunk Bay Beach was amazing. We've been there twice. Both times were fantastic. We loved it. Let's see. We're probably going to go in 2 days early and see the city. Might set up a mini meet up 2 days beforehand. Jason said, I will look it up. Thanks. Alana said, I enjoyed Koki Beach. I mean, we had a blast there. It's right next to, what is that?
Aquarium.
It's not an aquarium. It's you can really get involved there. Coral World.
Coral World, yeah.
Right next to Coral World, so we can see Coral World. Our daughter swam with sharks at Coral World, which is crazy. And then we went over to Koki Beach and had drinks, food. Beautiful water. Nice little beach. There's a lot of locals there.
And there's a lot to do at Coral World, too. A lot of things to see there.
Leanne said the staff is not friendly at Megan's Bay Beach, but the jewelry stores are amazing.
Oh, okay, so
it figures Leanne goes to the common denominator.
The same experience with the staff. Okay,
yes. So I can imagine if somebody got lippy with Leanne at the place, I don't know what she would do. I mean, she is like a northeasterner. She would tear the throat out of those people. I love Koki and Trunk Bay. That's what Robbie O'Malley said. There you go. It's Robbie. Me and Robbie O'Malley
are two favorites too.
Laugh out loud batteries. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I made that comment. One thing we are seeing no matter what's a 9/11 memorial. Yes, we are trying to make sure. So we are. Well, okay. We finally brought the cat out of the bag. So in November, Sharon was honored by being invited by Norwegian Cruise Line for being a travel partner, and we were invited to spend 2 nights. Well, Sharon was. I'm just her guest, but. She was invited to spend 2 nights on the Norwegian Encore when it arrives in New York City, and it's going to come to New York, spend 2 days there. I got to imagine it's just going to be maybe going through some inspection, maybe loading a lot of things on that it didn't travel with across from Europe as it comes out of, from being built, and it's not even leaving the port. But we're getting on the ship, spending 2 nights on the ship. Just an all expense paid deal. Literally everything's just included, and I think the idea is for us to see it, talk about it, share our experiences with you guys. We're honored to be part of it. It's Sharon. I mean, we're blown away by it, and so we're going to be going into the city the day before.
Yeah, so we're hoping to see a little bit of New York.
We have big plans to meet up with Leanne.
Well, I am. You've seen New York, but it's new to me.
When I went to New York, I was 18 years old, and my reasons for going to New York were not the same reasons I will have now. It was to make bad decisions back then. But we have a meetup planned with Leanne, and so we are so excited to spend time with Leanne and Brian. There's a lot of other people in New York, and I don't know how much other time we'd have to meet up with people. This is just something we really want to do. We have plans to meet up with them and spend some time together, and then we'll see what where the rest of the time takes us. But we definitely want to try to get over to the memorial site, for the Freedom Tower, and check that out. And we really want to bring Matthew there and share that with him. So we'll see what happens. We will see. All right, I'm going to... Dawn Payne was not impressed with Megan's Beach either.
Wow.
That is great. I love when we say something, people back us up. Very nice. But B-Sad said, what, you don't like that beach? Oh my God, I just jumped ahead in the chat. I was just about to read. He had a major comment there. B-Sad said, what, you don't like that beach? I'm out of here. Actually, I have no idea about beaches. Mr. Sancho's a few weeks ago was the first time we've been to any beach. Just checked out the Ryan's Daughter Bar website. Looks very cool. I'm an Irish gal, so it's perfect. Yeah, people are going to be loving that. Timothy Walters said 9-volt batteries are the best. Thank you, Timothy, for the input. James Lemrick said, Brian Schultz, you meeting before the 2021 group cruise. James, what is up, my man? James Lemrick, glad to see you. Let's see. Clay Kelsey said, I need an off switch for my mic. Let's see. What is, hold on. I gotta see. There's a comment. I'm sorry about that. Paige goes, what a D. I would have been pissed too.
Yeah.
All right, so I think she's talking about the person at the bar. I was thinking somebody commented, and I'm like, what happened? Did I miss something? Sounds like he didn't want to make a frozen drink. You're probably right.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone was shocked at the way you were treated. You should have said, I'm Sharon at sea, mother trucker.
Well, that was before. I think that was before Sharon at sea. I think, wasn't it? It was a couple.
It might have been in the beginnings.
Or maybe the beginnings. Yeah.
Brian still said, why wouldn't you book the hotel, happy hour, and Ryan's Daughter? No, I did. I just don't know if we're going to be at an Embassy Suites. And if I do a 2-hour happy hour at the Embassy Suites, then going into New York City to Ryan's Daughters will be a challenge. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, we have no idea where we're going to be staying in New York yet.
Now,
We'll probably figure that out in about a year from now, because you really can't book hotels too much more than like a year out. A lot of them won't book that any further out than that. So.
And I'm not going to lie, Brian, I put on a pretty good game face. I drink like a 20-year-old for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours tops. And I will go strong. I mean, strong.
And then he's gone.
Then all of a sudden,
you'll catch him in a corner sleeping.
Then all of a sudden, I turn into the 50-year-old guy that I am, and boom, I'm just done. And sometimes I will drink and have a blast, but if I get too much, then I'll just be like, man, I'm exhausted. I need to just go sit down for a little bit and relax. And then I'll just go somewhere and I'll just be sitting down and take a little 30-minute nap.
Around, who's like, we could have people over. No matter who's here, anything. He just goes to bed. It's kind
of nice though, because before I go way over the deep end and act a fool, I mean, I can be a little stupid, but before I get too crazy, I usually just realize, I guess it's time for bed now. I've gotten to a point now. I've peaked. I've come down the other side of the mountain, and I'm ready for night-night. And that's how I roll. So that's it. So unless Ryan's Daughter has a small cot in the back of it, I don't think you want me at the Embassy Suites before that. Big Bama said, hey, we're going on the group cruise 2021. What is up, Big Bama? So glad to have you. So Tweety said, I would go to a Broadway show. Well, if Tweety's going to go, then I would go. If Hillary is going to go, then I would go. And that's it. Only for her would I do that. Trevor, what is going on? Trevor Gleckler. Trevor, did I say that right? Gleckler? Because I hear everybody say Glockler, and I thought that you corrected them. Will you please make sure that I'm on the right page there? Mr. Matt Patricia Doppelganger. I appreciate it. Let's see, what else? Oh, the Broadway shows are terrific, said Sheila. I know, I'm just not a Broadway show guy. You know, I mean, I'm like, I can see a show on the back of the Symphony of the Seas when they're jumping into water and stuff, and that's amazing. But I don't want to see a bunch of like feelings. I don't want any of that. I don't need to go down that road.
Good night, Gordon.
Who's going to bed? Gordon Buddy Johnson. Good night, brother. Yeah, Blaine 2007 said, meow. I don't want to go see cats. Girls go to Broadway. The guys can go drinking. Let's do Broadway after the cruise, but gawk, said Nurse Nancy.
That's an idea.
Jason Brown said, that was me, Jamie. Listen, I get that way sometimes. That's why people like us. We tell it. We give our honest opinions about whatever you ask us about, for good, bad, or indifferent. Yeah, Dave and Brandy are saying we'll be on another ship before that. While we're sitting there in a bar in New York, they'll be on a cruise ship. Whoever mentioned apple pie moonshine, I can hook you up. That's what James Lemrick said. You had me at bar, said Jason. Thank you. Nina Franklin, what is going on? leaving Saturday
Nina.
for a 24-day
Oh,
Splendor
yeah.
cruise. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, she
Nina,
is.
that is insane.
And then she's getting on another ship for a few days after. Yeah.
Oh, Trevor said, thanks, Sharon, for making it
That's
so
gonna be
easy to
awesome.
book the 2021 Esteban and Chip group cruise. I don't think it's the final. That's the final thing. Spiker's Crazy Cruiser said, my credit card got hacked in port in Cozumel. Yeah, that's why we do not. We are cash and cash only. That's the deal. Pam Sean said, it's about time you got here, Trevor. Very nice. Great idea, Sheila. If you don't want to do cash, buy a limited use credit card.
Yeah.
That's a good idea,
That'll
too.
work too. Yeah.
That is a good idea. We had $995 taking on our Mexican Riviera cruise a few years ago. Learned my lesson. Lucky we got our money back, said Blaine. Dude, you are lucky, because that is crazy stuff.
Yeah.
It was at a local Mexican restaurant. Yeah, you just don't know what's gonna happen, man. Because they don't have repercussions down there like we do here, and even here they don't have repercussions. Margaret Marty Wilson said, arriving on the 7th in Orlando, driving down to Miami on the 8th, and on the ship November 9th through the 14th, driving back to Orlando. Woo! Jeez, you have got a lot of ground to cover there,
Wow.
Margaret.
Yeah.
That is awesome. William Hanson said Emerald Beach is nice too. Very cool. Let's see, what else do we have? Leanne said, LOL, I'd be like, excuse me, aren't you a bartender? As my husband said, here she goes again.
Yeah, I kind of got a little. I was really. You were starting to get mad at me because I kept going on about it and you're like, oh, just go have whatever, just go have another.
Well, I
beer.
thought
And I'm
you were. I thought you were just overreacting.
I want a margarita.
That's because I was having a beer and I was having a fine time.
Jamie gets embarrassed by that yeah.
Well, just because you will ramble, you'll get mad about it, but you won't solve it. I'd be like, if you want to go put your foot in that guy's ass, you can go right ahead and do it. But don't come over to me and yell at me about because that guy pissed you off.
No, I wasn't yelling at you. I was just mad and I was ready to leave after that.
Well.
And you were drinking your beer and you were happy, but I was like, I want to go.
Robbie O'Malley said, I'm so excited to meet you there. We are excited too, Robbie. I'm pretty sure Robbie owns Norwegian Cruise Line. I believe he's part owner. I think that that is the deal. What else? Sheila, it sounds like you're saying good night. Good night to you, Sheila. Videos by David. Hi from Texas. Enjoy your trip to NYC. My wife and I had a wonderful 2 days there after returning to New Jersey on Royal Caribbean. Thank you, Videos by David, and thanks for joining us. I think you're new, or I haven't seen you in the chat before, so thanks very much. Rebecca, have a great evening. Thank you so much. There's still 173 people here. You guys are awesome.
Oh, you know what? You never did your football, and
Oh.
Rob of Life from Favor asked you to do it early.
Rob, are you still out there? Rob from Life with Favor, are you still there? Do you guys want to hear a little fantasy football update from the Sharonatsea Fantasy Football League? I'm going to jump ahead a little bit, and I'll get to the end really quick. Let's see. Welcome, Betty O. Just getting warmed up, LOL. Craig Keller's here. What's going on? Oh, hold on. Night, Robert. Maybe Robert went to bed already. I hope not. We'll see if he's still here or not. We'll jump ahead a little bit. I'm always late, said Ashley Fox. What is up, Ashley? The power hour for Jamie. I drink, I get loud, and then I go to sleep, LOL. That's how you roll. Don't worry, Jamie. I'm like that at 35, said Sean Villarreal. Crazy Cat said I blame my mother for the fact that I can fall asleep after 2 glasses of wine. Gonna have to work on that before the cruise. Jamie, that comes with age. Jamie, that's called the Irish goodbye. Thank you, Michigan Mom. I appreciate that. I think it works well for me. As a young man, I could go and go, and I just can't now. I will hit a wall eventually, and I'll just sit down and nod off quietly. Won't bother anybody or anything like that. You'll be like, where the hell's Jamie? I don't know. Oh, there he is. Broadway show Saturday Night Fever was a great inspiration for the photos I had taken on the last cruise, said B. Staten. Believe me, we've seen your photos. You are crazy, dude. NYC has a city pass, great deal for attractions, one price for up to 5 places to see. That sounds cool. Labeling envelopes for our next cruise. Thanks for the idea, said Jamie Wilhite. That's you. It's your idea. They love your ideas. Good night, So Tweety. Good night, Hillary. Lovely to have you here. We really, really appreciate it. Love to see you. New to your channel. Enjoy you both. Thank you, Diane Rosam. We appreciate it. How about those Chargers, said Blaine. Thank you, Blaine. I appreciate that, too. Yes, my plan is to get the Megabus out of Cleveland. I'll leave midnight and arrive in New York City at 8 a.m. City Pass will work great. Jean Vale, sounds like Sharon was looking for validation that she was mistreated. Sometimes a little validation goes a long way. Jean, I was in a good place. I had a beer. I'm in the water.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. And she's
like,
coming
"Just
over
can't
like,
have a beer."
they wouldn't make me a drink.
No,
I'm
I
like,
don't want a
who
beer.
wouldn't make you a drink? I just wasn't buying it at the moment.
Melissa wants to hear some Dolphins Charger. Want to hear a Dolphin Charger?
We want to hear about the Charger Dolphins game. Oh, Melissa Zimmerman. How are you? That is Melissa Zimmerman. That is our lovely, beautiful daughter, as a matter of fact. So everyone say hi to Melissa, if you would, please. She came from Sharon. Sharon made her. She made her. That's what happened. That's what happens when you make a daughter. She came over the other night, and we went martini crazy and had a blast. So thank you for that, Melissa. I needed that. Congrats on the encore invite. Can't wait to see the vlog. Thank you, Karen Carter. We are super excited about it. Chargers and Dolphins game. It went like this. The first half, the Dolphins played well. I was nervous. I was waiting for the upset, like a trap game. The second half, the Chargers put the foot down and stepped on their throats and won the game. And that's pretty much the deal. Let's see. Oh, look, everyone's saying hi to Melissa. Hello, Melissa. Hello, hello. Look, Melissa, everyone likes you. You should come around more often. Nurse Nancy, enjoy your videos. You were rocking that blue wig. Betty O said that. Betty O, you are so right. If you guys haven't gone and checked out Nurse Nancy, our very own beloved SAS moderator, the original, the one and only. This is her home. This is where she lives. SAS, Nurse Nancy. Go check out her channel and watch her fun vlogs. And the funny thing is, she was on the Horizon not too long ago, and she's just finishing her Horizon vlogs from her first cruise, and now she's about to get back on for 2 more weeks on the Horizon.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she's going to do to top those first.
If you're going to get on any ship and do some back-to-backs, back-to-back-to-back, the
Yes.
Horizon's one of the ships
Hell
to do
yes.
it on.
Amen, girl. Preach it. The Soggy Dollar at Jost Van Dyke off St. John's is awesome as well. Thank you, Sal. Sal Manila. That's one of my favorite new names. I love it. I love it. What else? Enjoyed the other night. Blacked out driving home, and that hasn't happened in a while, said Melissa. Nice, Melissa. Way to go. You were driving and you blacked out? God, that's a challenge.
She was not driving.
Oh, you did not black out.
She was
You had
not
like 2
driving.
drinks. She's just kidding. Got here late, catching up. What's up, Sir Simmons? Glad to have you here. All right, so listen, let's talk. I know you guys want to hear a little bit about football. Did anyone answer that they want to hear about football? I don't think anyone did, but whatever. Here you go, guys. Let's get ready for a little SAS Fantasy Football Update. All right, so listen, week 4 is it's probably in the books now. I'm not even sure what's going on with the Steelers game tonight, but I've got some information here I want to share with you guys. Okay, let's talk about the SAS Fantasy Football League. First off, this week, Team SAS went up against Doodles Mixed Ship Show. That's York from the Ship Show. SAS takes the victory to go to 2-2 on the season and take Doodles Mixed Ship Show to 1-3 on the season. John Klakowski with his team Zero Clucks Given looks like they unless Juju Smith-Schuster scores 40 points tonight, Zero Clucks Given is going to take the win to go to 2-2. The Mississippi Cruisers, Roy and Amanda Shows are going to go to 1-3 on the season. Griff and Alyssa, Killer Mermaids, looks like they pulled out an unbelievable 1-point victory over the Cruisin' Brewskis, Dave and Brandy's Excursions. Unbelievable game. Griff and Alyssa went to 4-0 on the season. Dave and Brandy went to 2-2. The Katy Dogs went up against the Dallas Zinganos. That's right, Rob from Life with Favor went up against Raphael and Alana. I think it's really more Rob and more Raphael. I don't know how much Favor and Alana are involved. Maybe they're heavily involved. I don't know. But the Katy Dogs surprised and shocked everyone by upsetting Dallas Zinganos, going to 4-0, taking Dallas Zinganos to 3-1. And finally, Dilly Explorers. Looks like they were leading going into tonight by 24 points against Hubner Hijinks on the High Seas. But the Huebners had 3 players going in tonight's game. I don't have any updates. I'll bring you more updates on those guys later. Each team is not faring that well in the season. Dilly Dilly Explorers really, really needed the big win. And the big matchup for next week, Sharon, as you know, is going to be the Katy Dogs versus Griff and Alyssa's Killer Mermaids. 2 undefeated teams in the SAS League, and they are going up against each other. So that is an update on the world famous, very, very popular Sharonatsea Fantasy Football League. I hope you all enjoyed that. It looks like we lost about 40 subscribers or 40 people watching the show. As soon as I went to the fantasy football, people just, boom, they're done. So let's see who's left. Chloe 5, Susan, what is going on? Chloe 5, glad to have you here. I Love Breakfast at Tiffany's is here. What's up? Joe McMullen in the house. Lovely to have you here. Janet Moore said, I can't wait to see the very first Sharonatsea Group Cruise video. This will be awesome.
Oh,
We are very excited. We have been trying to figure out how we want to put that together. Ooh, Charles Holland said the Steelers are up 24-3. Wow. Trevor said, hashtag they gone. Yes, sometimes you strike up a conversation and you lose about 35 people watching the show. But that's going to happen. They're here for the cruising, and once we get off topic, everything goes to hell.
York says, I look so interested in fantasy football.
Yes, Sharon couldn't give a rat's rumpy, to be honest with you. Do you even care about the fantasy football?
Yeah. I like to watch the Charger games, but I'm not someone that just likes to sit and watch all the football.
By like to watch a Charger game, does that mean you like to do things in another room while the Chargers are on TV? And walk by on occasion and go, who's winning?
Sometimes that's how it is.
Okay.
But I love to go to the games.
Blaine said, well, I found a team that sucks worse than the Jets, Redskins, or anyone. The Bengals. Oof. Ouch. 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 That hurts. Saints beating Dallas, only surprised Dallas fans. Bob Lemmings, what's going on? Comes in to talk a little football. Wanda said, it's because you hate Broadway, Jamie. They are gone. I don't hate it. I just don't like it. What can I tell you? Carolyn, Virginia, thank you so much.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Read that statement that Carolyn made. That is so nice.
Thanks, Sharonatsea, for the Monday Night Lives. Best part of my Mondays, for sure.
That is so, so nice.
Thank you.
York Ragsdale said, Jamie, I don't know the background on why you like the Chargers. Jason said, good night. 4:30 is a terrible wake-up time. It is, except I get up at 3:30. Come on, Jason. Although
night,
I'm on the
Jason.
West Coast, so.
Yeah, it is
Linda
weird
Lou has to
that-
go do the
Because,
dishes.
yeah, you're from New Jersey, and you like the Chargers ever since you lived in New Jersey.
Yes. What time? It's 7:45. All right, York, I will appease you. I will give you the story. As a young child, a young man, about 10 years old, let's say 1979, I'm growing up in New Jersey. We lived in the mountains, in the woods of central New Jersey. We had a house with a big antenna on the roof. You guys remember that, right? When you would just have a big antenna, and in the house we had like a dial, and I'd turn the dial, which would move the antenna to get different stations. So I could get the signal from New York, and I could get the signal from Philadelphia. So I got the channels. So like channel 4 was New York's NBC, channel 3 was Philadelphia's NBC. So on any given Sunday, I would have the option to watch CBS and NBC. There was no Fox back then. So it was CBS and NBC. So I could watch the New York or the Philadelphia feed. So there were like 4 games on early and late that I had the choice of watching almost every time, because they always had, a game on each one of the channels. So by the afternoon game, you know that in the late game there's usually only 2 or 3. The early games there's a lot more. So I would always get a game coming in from the West Coast, and it seemed like every weekend, every Sunday, on one of those channels, I was getting a Charger game. Half the time if they played on the East Coast, then I would just see the game by default because I had 4 channels to choose from. And if they played on the West, hell, they might be on more than one channel, and they were on TV all the time. And that's when Dan Fouts was playing, Kellen Winslow, Charlie Joyner, Chuck Muncie. I mean, all the amazing guys. John Jefferson.
It's okay, Janet. Oh, sorry.
What?
We'll get on a group cruise together one of these days.
I'm sorry, Janet.
No,
I'm going on a tangent.
I know, I'm just reading.
So anyway, I started watching the Chargers. I loved Air Coryell, and that's where I fell in love with football. So that's the story. Thank you, York. I hope you guys appreciate that little football story with Jamie.
Blames everything. 79. What's an antenna?
Hold on. What's that? What did it say?
Oh, it's up there. Yeah.
What did he say? I was born in 79. What's it? Oh, sorry about that, Brian. Yeah, it's a big metal
Brian,
thing.
I'm sorry.
It's a metal thing that sits on top of the house to get the old signal. See, Gene Vale said, good old rabbit ears. Blaine said, just a couple years ago. All right, what else do we have going on, Sharon? Have we missed anything?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
We've talked about you had your list over there. We've talked cruising, and cruising.
Let me check my list, if I might. Let's see what I've got here. Welcome. All right, welcome. We have a cruise in 2 weeks. We talked about that. It's our first group cruise. We did a time machine back to December 31, 2017. We have 12 days left. That's everything I have.
Yeah.
Those are my notes. And the fantasy
All right.
football.
We'll try to have a little more next week.
We're not going to have anything next week. My grandma's dog got struck by lightning from that style antenna, and it lives. John, that's an amazing story.
Wow.
Please, you need to share that with everyone on the 2021 group cruise, because that sounds crazy. Yeah. Crazy Cat Traveler said, wait, there was TV before cable? Yes. That's when most children were actually human remote controls. Quite often, one of my parents would say, Jamie, get up and turn the channel. And I'd have to get up and go change the channel. Usually a knob, you'd turn it to go from one channel to another. And then if we went to a certain channel that didn't come in right, then I'd have to turn the dial, which would move the antenna. And that would take like click, and then it took like a minute for everything to actually move and change. So you'd like stand at the TV for a minute. You ever just stand there for a minute doing nothing? It's forever. It takes forever to do that. I was so happy when we finally got a TV with a remote control. That was the greatest thing that had ever happened to us. Don't forget to add the aluminum foil to the rabbit ears. That is so true. Hey, look, CCL Miami blog. What is going on there? Eric, what's happening? How you doing? Glad to have you here, buddy. You guys have seen CCL Miami blog. He posts all kinds of stuff that's all Carnival. And
lots of good stuff.
Yes, he's one of the guys. We're friendly with him. We share some stuff on his channel, and he shares some stuff on our channel. So he's a good egg. So what's going on? Glad you could be here. B. Staten said, you guys are great. I'm working overtime to pay for cruises. I spend one night off with you guys. My wife, I want to go to a casino tonight. Me, no. Sharonatsea is doing the live chat. Well, first off, man, we appreciate it, but hey, what? I mean, to the missus, come on, hang with us. Go to the casino afterwards. Nancy said, I remember the days before the remotes. Let's see. We are doing great. Eric from Miami blog, how are you doing? Good to have you here. We sure do take a lot of things for granted these days, says Deanna K.
Yeah.
We sure do. Gotta run, Chef Migs. Good night. Wait, your antenna turned when you changed the channel? That's what Brian said. Well, no, I changed the channel and then I had to turn a knob to get the antenna to change. It was a whole Riggins thing going on. I saw a meme about how kids today will never know the exhilaration of racing to the bathroom during commercial breaks. You're so right about that.
I'm surprised they still even have commercials.
Oh my God, Cash Addict.
So many people don't even watch them. They record things or they fast forward through them.
Look at this comment. Mel Stowe is in Peru. Oh yeah, Mel is traveling right now and she's in Peru.
Oh yeah.
What is going on, Mel? Oh my gosh, from Lima, Peru. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate that.
Yeah, that's got to be awesome. I would love to go to Peru.
It is. Being in Peru watching us, that is awesome.
That is.
Oh, you didn't mean us. You just meant being in Peru.
Oh yeah, well, I'll bring you with me, but I want to go to Peru. And what time is it in Peru?
When you said that must be awesome, I thought you meant watching us from Peru must be awesome.
No, going.
You just mean Peru in general.
Oh, yeah.
I understand. Deanna said, I'm working lots of overtime to pay for my cruises too. I have 3 planned. James said, flat screens are nice and all, but they don't compare to the TV, record player, liquor cabinet we had back in the day. You are so right, James. You are so right. They about had a fight break out in the game. That sounds cool. I'm missing it, but, it'll be okay. I'll be able to watch the Steelers get beat on October 13 from the sports bar on the Horizon. That is for shizzle. I'll definitely be doing that. Let's see. I have 6 days left, so I'm going to have to watch the 8. That's what Marilyn Moore said.
Jason is in Trinidad.
Wow.
Wow, nice.
Holy mackerel. You guys are all over the place. Thanks for joining us. Chloe 5 Susan says, Key West next week. Where's the best key lime pie?
Oh, it's at the Kermit's. It's called Kermit's something, but it's Kermit's. Just remember Kermit's.
Yes. The best part is that your phone, you can just bring SAS into the bathroom with you. York, that's a visual I could have done without. but thank you. Xfinity now has a feature on some shows on the DVR that stops the fast forward once the show restarts. Yeah, that drives me crazy when I'm trying to fast forward something. When I had DirecTV, it was great, but DirecTV cost so much, and they were such jerks that we got rid of them, and now we just stream everything.
Well, I hardly ever watch TV, and you watch mostly sports. And
I watch sports and zombies.
But and so
I watch Preacher, I watch Walking Dead stuff, and I watch sports.
Yeah. So I finally talked Jamie into going with what do we have, PlayStation View? No. Yeah.
Yes.
So it saves a lot of money.
Oh yeah. Well, we got the Amazon Fire Sticks, and then we subscribe to PlayStation View for our streaming television needs. Doug's turning 50 on Friday. Happy birthday, Doug Ollinger.
Yeah, happy birthday, Doug.
Woo. Wanda Byram said, ooh, York Ragsdale. York always seems to take the conversation
We'll have to
in a weird
celebrate
way.
his birthday on the ship.
Heck yeah, we will. Heck yeah, we will. I need a picture of Mel Stowe holding a Bagak sign in Peru. Mel, can you make that happen for John Clay Cassidy, please? Just make him happy. York said, Wanda, you got to do what you got to do. And Trevor said, or to take a boudoir photo shoot. Just don't take a selfie when you're sitting on the turlet. That's all. My son gave me a cruise to Cabo for my 50th birthday, December 1st. That's very nice, Gene. Kermit's, there you go. My wife smiled when you said I should take her to a casino after you chat. I guess we'll go to the casino tonight.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Well, sounds fun. Late night
You
casino
are
run.
welcome. Have you guys been here to Trinidad? We have not, Jason.
No,
as a matter of
I
fact.
had a friend I used to work with that was from that area, and she loved it. One of my favorite islands to visit is Barbados. I think I don't know if they're similar. I've been told they're kind of similar and close, but
You are correct. Trevor said, did someone say zombies? Starting to rewatch your and Nancy Horizon vlogs to get ready. That's what Joe McMullen said. Good call, buddy. Watch Nancy's first because hers are so good. Then when you're done there, you can come over and watch ours. There are so many good cop shows on TV right now, though, said Brian Schultz. I've done my cop thing. I mean, I spent years with everything that was... what the hell? Why am I forgetting it? Dun, 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Law and Order?
Dun dun dun
Law
dun
and
dun dun.
Yeah, we used to watch
Yes.
Law and Order a lot.
I used to do every Law and Order, every version of Law and Order. I would watch that. I also really enjoyed who were the forensic detectives in Las Vegas, CSI. I watched that a lot too. I was really into that. Wanda loves The Walking Dead. It's definitely gone weird, but I try to keep up with that, and I still watch Fear the Walking Dead, but
Yeah,
that is tough to watch.
I was really into The Walking Dead too, but last season, I finally stopped watching it. I just couldn't get into it anymore. It was I didn't like all the changes and the way it was headed. So
Trevor says favorite zombie movie. Go. I don't know. I don't know if I have. I don't know the name of it. There was one that was not too long ago. It was like a remake, and everyone was stuck in the mall. I think Ving Rhames was in it. Somebody will know that. But Walking Dead is the best. That's what York said. I left The Walking Dead last year, said the Klaykowskis. NCIS is the best. See, we have gone off of the cruising path, but it's okay. It's late. We're down to the nitty gritty. The hardcore folks that are just here shooting the shit with us and hanging out.
Melissa says Barbados and Hawaii. Oh yeah, Melissa is with me on the Barbados. She loved Barbados too.
Yes, Barbados was great. I had a great time there too. I am not particularly... This might sound weird. I'm not really interested in going to Hawaii.
Well, we got to go there though. We told people we were going there.
Shh,
We're
don't
not going to cruise there though. We are going to fly there just for a few days and fly home.
Wanda Byron said, I'm celebrating my 50th on a Mediterranean cruise next year. Oh, Wanda, that is
Nice.
awesome. That is awesome. Nurse Nancy Doug said, thank you and looking forward to a birthday round of drinks. I like the Woody Harrelson zombie movie. Oh, that was a good one too. I loved when they had Bill Murray in there for that cameo. That was great. Ooh, Melissa, 28 Days. That is a good one. That is a good one. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that would be considered a zombie movie, Melissa. Anybody know 28 Days or 28 Days Later? 28 Days Later, and then there was 28 Weeks Later, I think is what it was. But that's where they would get filled with rage. They would get attacked and bitten, and then they would get a disease where they were filled with rage. You guys know the one I'm talking about? Dead Snow, said Trevor, is my favorite. I think I'm familiar with that movie, as a matter of fact. I Am Legend with Will Smith, that was a good one. Very good job, Melissa. I'm very proud of you right now. Sure do know both of them, that's what Trevor said. Kathy says, good night. She's done with the zombie talk. I'm sorry, Kathy, if we lost you. Jason said, next year I'm doing my second cruise. That will be awesome. Walking Dead starts up October 6th, Janet. I know, and it's The Walking Dead is going to be, week 2 is going to be on the 13th when we're on the cruise ship. So I don't know how that's going to play out. I might have to break away from the steakhouse meal.
I don't think so.
Blaine, Shaun of the Dead was awesome. It definitely was an awesome movie. I love that one. Sean Villarreal liked that one as well. So that was fantastic. All right, we're about 2 hours right now. What's the call? Is there anything else that we want to show the people at home that we didn't show them tonight?
I don't think
We did
so.
that, we did 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 that. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so listen. So let's talk about what did we learn, Sharon? What did we learn today? What did we learn tonight on the Sharon at Sea live show?
Is this a quiz?
It is. What did you learn tonight? What have we learned? Hold on, let me tell you guys. What have you guys learned tonight? What are you gonna take away when you click? When you're done here, when you click out of this, when you leave, what are you gonna take away from the show tonight? Just let me know in the chat. Janet said, where else can you get cruising football and zombies? You're so right, Janet.
There you go. I guess
Thank you
so.
very much. Outstanding. I learned that Doodles watches Jamie while he's in the bathroom. Excellent, Wanda. Zombies are the greatest. Trevor said, that's awesome. We are all just crazy. Pam said that. The Chargers won and Jamie likes zombie movies. Thank you, Sean. Learned Mr. Nurse Nancy will tuck you in on a cruise and kiss you goodnight. Fantastic plane. That Jamie is a Broadway hater. I learned Doug Ollinger's going to get some birthday drinks. I learned that Jamie's going to ghost his guests on the group cruise for The Walking Dead. I might do that. I'll bring them along. Jason Brown learned that batteries are good. Brian said, we saw that you claim to be 50. Dude, I am 50. I love Breakfast at Tiffany said, no pants. That's a Sharon thing. Yes, Wanda said, I learned Sharon wears no pants. Pants off, dance off, said Trevor.
Oh my gosh.
Leanne said, I learned contact Sharon at Sea Gmail for group or individual cruise bookings. Aw, Leanne.
Thanks, Leanne.
We love you. I can't wait to hang out with those guys. In like a month and a week, we're going to be hanging out with her and Brian in New York City. That's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Stop watching Walking Dead when they killed Carl, said Slinky.
Yeah, that was kind of did it for me, Carl. And then, and what's his name's not on there anymore, is he?
Who? Rick?
No, well, him too. But,
Spoiler alert, Rick's gone. Sorry.
the other guy I liked. I can't remember his name now.
Who?
Oh, he's still on there, I think.
Who? Negan?
No.
Daryl. Yes, he's still on there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. There's a few other things. We learned that Sharon really likes margaritas. Clothing is optional with this crew. Carolyn said you guys are a cute couple. Thank you. Sharon and Nancy wear no pants.
Oh my God.
Jamie is a lightweight. Melissa said Barry, Succession, The Righteous Gemstones on HBO, Dead to Me on Netflix. Jason said go to St. John's when you're in St. Thomas.
Yeah.
Super, super. We learned about the group cruise page was on Facebook. Excellent, Brian. 70 days till NCL Joy from LA. Enjoy your show. Thank you, Lori Gonzalez. Amy said make sure you hit the thumbs up for the video. Thank you so much. We got 40 thumbs up, guys. That's amazing. 1 thumbs down. Who was it? Who put the thumbs down?
There's always got to be at least one.
Yes. I learned that I never want to deal with TV antennas again, said Mel. Excellent. Sal said Megan's Beach sucks. I don't. Sucks is strong, Sal. It just wasn't what it was cracked up to be.
Yeah.
Trevor said they killed Carl. I'm sorry, man. Did we spoil that for you? Brian's got 21 days to Bahama. I hated when the old man died, said Blaine. Brian Schultz said, you bastards. I learned that my parents still love me after all my craziness, said Melissa.
Yes, we do, Melissa.
I mean, for the most part. We did learn a lot tonight. This is a good list, said Leanne. You are so right. After the first season, I couldn't get into Fear the Walking Dead. Sean, it's been tough. I watch it almost because there's nothing else to watch.
I've never watched the Fear of the Walking Dead. I just couldn't get into a whole nother show about that.
That's right. Wanda Byram says, give the Australian thumbs down, which is a thumbs up. Thank you. We learned not to use credit cards at Mr. Sancho's. Excellent. I'm all caught up now. I know it all, said Trevor. If Daryl dies, we riot. You are so right, Mel.
Yeah.
You are so right. I learned my comment feed is way ahead of the live feed. It usually is. There's a 10 to 11 second delay just straight out from what we see on like our computer versus what you guys see there. And then it's just hard. Once we start to talk a little bit and we answer a few questions, we immediately just fall behind in the chat. And it's tough. And then the chat jumps. I know you guys may not know what we're talking about, but as I scroll through the chat, once you get to it, you scroll a little bit too much and it jumps to the bottom of the chat. And then you got to go back and try to find anything.
That's how you miss, every once in a while you'll miss comments and things.
Totally. Wow, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we're going to wrap it up. I've learned that Sharon is an elite travel agent. You know what, York Ragsdale? She
Thanks,
is.
York.
And we said we weren't going to show this, but I am going to show it, guys. I want to tell you right now, we have a 2021 group cruise going on with John and York from the Klaykowskis and the Ship Show. It's on Norwegian Cruise Line, leaving out of New York City, October 24 till October 31st, 2021. $50 deposits right now. You can get booked with $100 to book your cabin for the two of you. All you have to do is email Sharon, sharonatsea@gmail.com. Check this out. You do not want to miss this. I'm going to show the video, Sharon. I don't care. It's the end of the show, and I'm just going to show it. Check it out.
All right, I am here to tell you all the exciting details of our group cruise. First, as we mentioned, it is on the Norwegian Breakaway, which is an amazing ship. It's a 7-day cruise out of New York City. How fun is that? We can have a lot of fun in New York City the night before the cruise, right? And it's going down to Bermuda. We will be in Bermuda 3 days, actually 2.5 days, and then we will have 3 sea days. So it is an amazing itinerary for a group cruise. Now I have secured balconies, ocean view rooms, interiors, and a few mini suites as well. I was also able to secure a 15% discount for ocean view cabins and above, and a 5% discount for interior cabins. Now the ocean view category cabins and above will receive 4 of the free at sea perks that Norwegian is offering, and the interior cabins will receive 2 of the free perks. Well, some of you may be wondering, what are free at sea perks? Well, let me tell you, they are the unlimited open bar. Also, it includes 3 nights of specialty dining in the specialty restaurants. You will receive also 250 minutes of Wi-Fi and a $50 shore excursion credit if you book the shore excursion through the cruise line. Let me add that. And I have secured a bonus perk of $100 onboard credit per cabin. Although I was not able to reserve solo cabins and secure them ahead of time, I can book solo cabins and pull them into the group. And once I do that, they will receive 2 of the free at sea offers, just as the interior cabins do, and they will also receive the $100 onboard credit bonus perk. And this is one of the reasons we went with Norwegian Cruise Lines, is because they do offer the solo cabins and solo cruise rates. And you know, we didn't want people to have to pay that double occupancy that some of the other cruise lines charge when you're cruising alone. Now these prices that I have secured are good until November 17th of 2019. If you want to book a cabin category that is not secured in the group, I can book them and then pull them into the group, and you will then receive the free at sea offers as well as the bonus perk of the $100 onboard credit. The only thing is you will pay the current Norwegian rate, and then I will pull them into the group. Another thing, after November 17th, 2019, I can still book you into the group, but you will not receive the 15% discount. You will have to pay current Norwegian prices at that time. Although, once I pull you into the group, you will receive all the free at sea offers, as well as the $100 onboard credit bonus perk. One amazing thing is that the deposits are only $50 per person right now, and that is refundable up until final payment date. And if you think you're going to want to go on this cruise, and you, especially if you're a solo cruiser, I would suggest you book it sooner rather than later, because the prices will go up after November 17th, 2019. You will not get that discount, and the $50 deposits may go away as well. So take advantage of all the perks while you can. Besides all the free at sea perks, the $100 onboard credit bonus perk, we will also be planning some fun things around the ship to do, some fun group activities, as well as maybe an excursion one day in Bermuda for those who are interested as a group. We will post all those details down the road as it gets closer. This is going to be an amazing group cruise. You are not going to want to miss it. On the Norwegian Breakaway out of New York City for 7 days to Bermuda. It is going to be so much fun. We hope all of you are able to join us. Happy cruising and bagak!
And there you have it. That is the deal. Those are the deets. That's what's going on. That is what's happening. I saw you guys were getting a little chippy in the chat there while the video was going on. All the guys and gals that are already booked on that cruise were like, whatever, we've seen this before. So so things were getting a little wild and crazy. Lots of talk about feet and York in the bathroom. I don't know what's happening. It is crazy. Is York the foot fetish guy in Favors Live? Now it makes sense. Dave and Brandy. I think I was there for that one. That was crazy. Sharon's had a guy who asked about her feet as well once. It happens. You know, what are you going to do? All right, guys, listen. That's the deal. I think we're going to wrap it up. Sharon, any last words?
No, we'll be back next week.
Next week.
Last time before we go on our cruise. And this week we will be... probably towards the end of the week, we'll be putting out some videos kind of leading up to our cruise as we're getting ready for our cruise.
Little preparation type stuff, maybe showing us as we're getting ready behind the scenes, you know, stuff like that to start October off with a bang. So we'll see what happens there. And that's the deal. So you guys have been amazing. We love you all. We appreciate you watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
And from all of us here at Sharon at Sea, from Nancy, from Leanne, from Matthew, Sharon, and myself, I just want to say one last thing to you guys.
Good night and happy cruising.
Happy cruising.
See you
Thanks,
next
guys.
week.
You're awesome. We love you. Peace out. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, did we just see a lot? Clay Kowski's, you are crazy, dude. I just saw that as I was clicking out. I looked at my phone. I'm like, what the hell, John? Thanks. You're just getting out of control.
Crazy.
You're getting a little ridiculous now, to be honest with you. But we appreciate it. Thank you, dude, so much. All right, everybody. Good night. God bless. We love you.
Good night.
And listen, I'll just leave you with this on the way out the door. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We love you. We love you. To everyone. Dave and Brandy, it's our pleasure. Thank you, John. Salmonella. So glad you found the channel. Ashley Fox, have a great night. Pam Shantz, Bagak to you. Wanda Byram, we'll see you later.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye, guys. Thanks.